Did I update it? I did. Yay! I actually updated the thing for once. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the return of the Guido. Now, I didn't see him. I think he's wearing camo or something because he just vanished on me. But Guido, he has a functioning computer and functioning internet, and it's awesome. And he didn't even lose all his files, which is even more awesome. Well, he didn't lose some of his files. I shouldn't say all of his files. He may have lost some.
Most of what is on that SSD is games, like Steam games.
Okay.
So
super replaceable.
Exactly.
Yeah. Because all the settings are elsewhere. Well, that is good. It's still wild that an SSD would crap out on that, but whatever.
Right? So bizarre.
Yeah, it didn't even occur to me. I saw your thing. I was admittedly working, but I'm like, well, it could be any of the things he's already mentioned. Didn't even occur to me to be like, have you checked the SSD?
I unplugged everything and just slowly started, plugging things in. And when I plugged that in, it didn't boot. Why a PC doesn't boot when an SSD is plugged in?
Not even the boot drive, before anybody jumps in and says that.
Yeah, it's not the boot drive.
That was already done. Anyway, so I'm glad you're still with us and still amongst the land of the living. So if you remember, what we've been doing here is you're all playing members of a crew of a spaceship, which is actually heading to this planet in order to help with an outreach program. And on the way there, the captain, who I am playing, the Antithan, was like, hey, you want to play some Dungeons & Dragons? You were all like, yeah! So we played a couple of sessions like that. And what happened in between the last session and this one, we were about to continue the Goblin adventure. And the Lamia approaches me and it's like, hang on. And the Lamia said... And I stabbed the Lamia for being an idiot.
I'm like, hey, look, I'll do it this week because you seem like you're tired.
And the Antithan's like, oh man, no, yeah, I've been super stressed. Like, I enjoy playing with you. Don't mistake me. It's a lot of fun. It's just takes a lot of work and effort. You know what I mean? Especially when the players go completely off the rails constantly. Not that ever happens. So just I won't go off the reins constantly for you, Mr. Lamia, sir. I'll just take over your character. Is that okay? If I just play Mevis?
Yeah, that's great.
Now, meanwhile, there's this other person. So they were actually asleep for the last couple of sessions because they just had a really long, terrible work way, and they really wanted to get their rest in. They were just taking a break. There wasn't any big work that needed to be done. It was cool. We were in hyperspace anyways. And that's Guido's character. I don't know what species he is. I don't think Guido knows what species he is. But that's okay. Guido, the mysterious species, has now decided to join us in the adventures. And that's okay, because Darth Tyrant's character... And I don't remember what he played right now. He played a... Shoot, I can't think of my own species names. A furry person. I can't think what they're called.
He's a furry.
No, he's...
Oh, God.
This is going to bother me now. Hang on. No, the whole adventure's paused. I need to look this up because it's going to bug me.
When last we left him, we were about to throw him out the airlock for...
Bojari. He's playing a Bojari. That's it. And I know you, Bregwin, you're playing a Tigian.
Yeah.
And you're playing a... Where is it? Jekvin. Yep. I remember. Okay, so having established all that, we're all together, Tyron's taking his nap. No, I understand, Tyron. I understand completely. Really, I do. But he's Tyron's character. The Bajari is taking a nap, just kind of chilling, relaxing, trying not to, Oh, you were Sreji. I'm sorry. I apologize. He didn't have fur at all. He had scales. He was the Antithan. All you physical beings look the same to the plant people. It's hard to tell the difference. But anyways, so we're sitting down now in the holodeck, effectively, getting ready to play, and this is when I hand it over to Third. But real quick, thank you, Narset, very much, as always. I have already gotten that down for Dungeon Siege 2. Thank you.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get the character selection all done. So we have the same cast of characters returning from last time.
Right.
I see a couple of people have already made selections.
Yes.
It looks like Mavis the Magnificent is making a comeback. You also have Rita Big Bad.
Ooh.
And it looks like Toadwort is also making a comeback as well. There is one errata with Toadwort because I forgot to put this in the stat block. That Dragon Spirit thing you have, that's 2 times per short rest. That's not just unlimited.
You can't just do that forever.
Yes. So, I mean...
Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Braven.
It's still pretty liberal in its use, but, you know.
Oh.
Here, change your color to purple, Braven.
All right. So, Guido, we have an ensemble of characters here. 3 of them have been chosen so far, which is, again, Rita, Toadwort, and Mevis. But everyone else is up for the selection, and each of them represents a traditional D&D class, including the Alchemist, who is an artificer. So you have quite a wide range of characters to pursue. They are goblins, so they have certain goblin traits, like Fury of the Small, which has been upgraded, which deals 3 damage now instead of 1, because you are level 3. And they all have some unique trait. Like, for example, Chuffy has Pustular, because he has unpleasant pimples and boils that have tendencies to pop at inopportune moments. And they will...
Don't play that. Don't play that.
And they will cause things like poison damage.
No, Guido, don't do it. I know you're thinking about it. I know you're thinking about
I was actually.
No.
That's Sheesh.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all have something like that.
Well, I'm now leaning more towards Dog Munch.
Which one's Dog Munch?
Okay, the sorcerer, the wild magic sorcerer.
Oh my God, really?
Lord.
You and your wild magic.
Of
It's
course,
not my fault.
of course, a goblin would go wild magic.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him?
Really?
There we go. Let's here we go. Is the wild magic surge or the tides of chaos the special thing?
Wild magic surge is the special thing. The tides of chaos is the thing that wild magic sorcerers get that the phasers in the other campaign doesn't really give you. That's the beneficial part of that.
Though what's funny is I like the wording. The DM can have you roll a d20. You don't have to.
They put that in there just so you didn't pick the class in Fubar campaign.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, that makes sense, yeah. By the way, real quick, hello, Narset, S.A. Ross, MS Mellow Mode, Charlord, Tyron. I do hope your situation gets fixed soon. And Cord. What's up, everybody? Oh, and Nemesis is here, too. Hey.
So I'm leaning towards either Dog Munch or Stump Biter.
Okay, sorcerer or the ranger.
Dread Ambusher? Is that their thing?
Yes. So Stump Biter is a little bit unique because I didn't want to try and fit the huge ranger things they get, so I just combined 2 subclasses here. So it has both hunter and ambusher traits in it. So you're a huge alpha striker, basically, ambusher. And also balloon headed, you know.
Oh, wow, yeah. Any skill check that requires you to squeeze your head through a tight space is made with disadvantage. Now, normally that would be like, oh yeah, sure, but you know that's going to be in the adventure now. Somewhere. Your quiver is made from dried rat.
And it won't be where you think it is.
Of course not. It'll be right at the beginning. All right, you start the campaign. Sneak through the fence. Clunk. Hang on.
Damn it.
Can someone drag me through?
So I'll let you guys decide. I will play either.
Chat, do you think he should play the wild magic sorcerer or the big-headed ranger?
Vote now on your beepers.
It's only $30 to vote. Don't. It's just a joke. I'm getting my dice out for once. No, I said it was just a joke. I said it was.
You can't even joke about that.
Apparently not.
Take you up on it, like I would.
Thank you, G. Cormos. However, I cannot put that towards Mass Effect 2. Would you like me to put it towards Mass Effect 3 instead? Either way, thank you for the sub. You now get 2 votes, G. Cormos. I'm kidding. So Cord says you should be Ranger.
Nemesis is saying Sorcerer.
Yep. So we're kind of split down the middle so far. I know we have more viewers than that. Write this down here. Cormos. SA. SA Ross puts 100,000 lore coins to you being sorcerer.
Whoa.
No, it is not, G. Cormos.
And the singer gets funded, the singer lore can play the trilogy.
That's true, because we're not playing any until all of them are funded. Although at this point, it's probably going to be a few months out anyways. I'm going to spend another 3 months working on the rest of the Lorecraft series. You got it, G. Cormos. Thank you. And Darth Tyrant says sorcerer as well. I think we got a winner. I think we got a winner.
For sure it is.
All right.
Switch
Dog
playlists now.
Munch.
Here we go.
The magical.
All right, I've got the new playlist ready. Let's do it. I kill everyone immediately.
Hey, that would be perfectly in character.
It would. I'm playing a goblin.
Okay, so.
Although apparently I'm neutral evil.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
I think we all are.
Not sure.
One's chaotic?
Neutral evil,
Oh, that's
neutral evil,
interesting.
neutral evil, neutral evil.
Well, I guess you got to have at least some form of lawfulness to
Well,
be
that's
an
valid.
organized tribe.
A party of chaotic evil technically shouldn't work. That is true.
We'd all be stabbing each other in the back.
I mean,
It would be like playing Sith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so where's there's Dog Punch, and make that green.
And all these other ones are dead.
Dead.
Congratulations.
All right, where's Bergo? Oh,
Um.
there she is.
Yeah. There we go.
Okay.
So,
Party get.
Toadwort, Dogmunch the Magical, Mevis the Magnificent, and Rada Big Bad. Members, heroes of the Licktoad tribe.
That's right.
Living legends after you triumphed last time over the terrible goblin cannibal Vorka.
I still think we
Recovered
should have
magic
taken over.
fireworks from her lair. Well, you'll be happy to know that your tribe used the fireworks to great effect. And they lasted for quite a while, at least 2 days.
Ooh.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Fast forward several weeks.
It's only been a few weeks.
Yes.
We've gained 2 levels in a couple of weeks. Can I get whatever they're on?
You've been on a great fireworks expedition
Oh
adventure,
my gosh.
scrounging the land for more fireworks. You come home empty-handed, unfortunately, and find out that as you have been gone, your entire tribe has been destroyed.
Oh no, my wife!
That's right. You were married to the
Yeah.
tribal leader's daughter.
You return to your home to find it in ruins, and you see from the boot prints of and the horse hooves, obviously a bunch of adventurers came by and just wiped you out, probably on some stupid adventure. Now homeless, you have few options left. The one that is probably most prudent to everyone is to travel to the closest tribe of goblins that you know about, called the Bird Crunchers, and join with them.
Or we make our own tribe.
You could make your own tribe of 4 goblins. Although
You
I will
have-
say, most of you have 8 intelligence, but you're not that stupid.
Oh, come on. I've got 8 whiz, too.
This is true. You have 8 whiz.
No, Tyron, your character is over there, like, we don't, he's actually alive. In fact, there's probably like 20 or so goblins that are perfectly fine, but we're so stupid that we don't realize it. We just see you laying down. It's like, oh, he's dead.
But we do also have 2 boy and 2 girl goblins, so that's, a pretty good start for a new settlement.
That's true. We've got this in the bag.
Well, it's up to you. You can play Civilization Simulator right here.
I mean,
or-
I did just plus that. No. All right, so fine. I mean, I guess we could go to the other tribe. But what do you guys think? I mean, I've heard that birds are really crunchy.
We go to the other tribe and take them over.
Ooh,
Eventually.
I like that idea even better.
Why build when you can conquer?
That's true. We'll be marauders.
No, not marauders, conquerors.
Oh, right. I get those two confused.
There's a difference.
To look smart. Yes, there's an incredible difference. One involves 13 Flinoxaramins, And each one has to, and then I just go on for like 5 minutes explaining how incredibly smart I am.
And I'm just loading my bow.
So you do know that Bird Cruncher territory is a long, exhausting 10 miles away.
Oh my god!
But it is reachable within the day.
Can someone carry me?
We'll just roll you on your big head.
Okay, you're the one with the big head. Oh wait, no, she's the one. No, nobody has a big head. Where'd Big Head go?
No, I have big head. I have dragon head.
Oh, that's true. You be leader then.
Okay. Let us go.
Though the matter was settled.
So we follow him. Can we roll to see if he takes us in the right direction?
Sure, make me a wisdom survival check.
Right?
Conquer doors. I like it.
That is a 19.
Oh.
19, wow.
Better than
You're a
19.
very smart dragon.
That's-
So things fortunately look familiar to you, and you soon, within the day, find yourself in Bird Cruncher territory. But something seems very, very wrong. The first thing is you don't get ambushed immediately as you get here. You actually make it to the Bird Cruncher's cave, and they appear unusually, even more so than normal for Bird Crunchers, nervous and frightened. They aren't even trying to do anything to defend your territory, and as you come closer to them, a wrinkled old goblin with huge bulging eyes is waddling around the crowd, smacking the other goblins with a staff, which looks like it has like dog ears and tails, all sorts of animal bits all over it. She's obviously some sort of wise shaman, maybe even the chieftain.
No, guys, I can talk. I'm good at talkie. I can talkie. Okay, I've got a plan. Now on the way here, I actually bothered to grab a bird. It's dead, of course. So I go up, and I make sure to get her attention, and I just.
She turns around to look at you, and her eyes just further bulge out of her head. She's, well, what do we have here? Lick toads? Lick toads?
Wait, I have a toad on my head. I pull it. Yeah.
Oh. Why are you eating a bird?
But bird crunch.
Oh. I see. Well, have you come to join our tribe? We hear about your tribe. Our scouts come back and tell us that you place have been blown up.
Yes, it's big sad.
You come to Wise Mummy, and she thumps her chest when you say that. Wise Mummy sprattle harsh. We need new blood. You join us? And she grins, showing at least 2 teeth.
2 whole teeth. Whoa. Hi, Traxie.
Of course, at the mention of new blood, she goes, "New blood?
New blood.
I can get new
Yes.
blood."
Is there any water around here of any like we're still in the swamp, right? Like it's only a day trip, so.
Yeah, there is some water nearby. Whether or not it's fresh, but
I'm already in it.
You don't really care. Okay, yeah. So there is nasty, swampy, boggy water here, but it is at least neck deep.
Hang on, I'm gonna dip my head below really quick, and then.
You notice that, like, as you jump in, this place seems to have been an attempt at making some sort of swamp-based huts for these goblins, but they utterly failed in their architecture. And there are just poles sticking up out of the ground about 10 feet high and collapsed rubble and stuff all strewn about the swamp.
Good building.
Mm-hmm.
It's good stuff.
So meanwhile, you've messed off to go into the water. You've got a couple of goblins just staring at you curiously from there. A couple of them are like balancing on poles, like they just
Oh, come on in.
content
Come on
to
in.
live up there.
It's good. It's comfy.
All right, make me a persuasion check.
I mean, I am a bard. I rolled crap. That's a 6.
A 6. Right, one of them says, "No, it nasty. It gets in teeth."
Oh no! It between toes. Between toes.
Meanwhile, over there, Wise Mummy says to, let's see, who else is left here that's not in swamp water? Ooh, Dog Munch.
Ooh.
She points at Dog Munch and says, You look like chieftain. You be chieftain for our tribe.
She's just, I'm not laughing at you, Gwen. It's just she picks someone at random.
We
Like there's literally a dice roll.
been having problem with our chieftains. They've been lacking in their chieftainanish ways. Can you kill boars?
What good goblin can't?
No. Can you
Good answer.
kill orcs?
What the goblin won't.
Can
I
you kill ogres?
What good goblin don't?
Ah, good. Then you all be welcome into Bird Cruncher territory with big open arms, and maybe we have a chieftamoot. And all the other goblins start whispering and say, Chieftamoot, Chieftamoot. He says, yes, big chieftamoot, because we need to see if you the stuff chieftains are made of. Maybe you just lucky. No, we need to make you go through a chieftamoot.
Is she gonna make us fight an ogre?
I was gonna say we will get absolutely curb stomped by an ogre.
No. It is a rhetorical question.
That would.
I nod sagely as if I know what that means.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So all four of you know instantly what she's talking about, a chieftamoot. It's a day-long festival of games and dares. You've seen this before at your place because it is how they select a new chieftain. No. The goblins who want to be considered for that role, they've got to go through a number of trials, and if they survive and win, they're in the respect and support of the rest of the tribe. So you instantly know exactly what she's talking about.
Right.
And says, yes, you four and any of you. And she turns back to the other goblins, and they all just shrink back like they don't even want to consider it.
No, I leap out of the water. Ha! I chieftain.
Yes. No, you go through chieftainhood, and then we see.
Oh,
Then we see. Right. But first, we have big feast tonight, and then chieftainhood tomorrow. We'll go bring the birds. And a scurry of goblins run off before soon returning with a bunch of live squawking seagulls. And in front of you, they break their necks and offer them to you. You see other ones throwing various bits of nasty mud and other things they've just scrounged up around the ground, along with like bird bones and feathers and stuff, into big pots and making essentially nasty soup.
Now, as they're doing that, I walk over and I'm like, never bother with a bowl. We'd rather just eat it whole. And if you try to steal our food, you'll be the next into the stew.
Oh, yes, drink.
Glug, glug, glug. What do I roll?
They start getting real excited because it's like, oh, we got people who are actually going to do this.
We're that stupid.
Oh god.
And like everybody starts trying to do something. Some of them don't seem to have any particular job, so they just run around in circles. But a couple of the younger goblins approach everybody, and they're like, trying to grab stuff and probably steal stuff from you. But you're wise to that. And the feast is prepared. It is held around the cave's central bonfire that they build up, and it is exactly what you'd expect. All sorts of bird dishes. You've got that seagull soup that you took a drink out of. They've got charred grackle, raven's eye pudding, vulture ups, spicy sparrow poplars, squeaky beakies, and that's just a portion of the various bits of dishes. You kind of get the feeling that they're all just different names for the same dish, but nonetheless, it does taste good to your goblin palate.
I want to roll perform to like chug fancily, for lack of a better way to put it.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Jesus Christ, my dice. That's, I mean, I've got a +6, so that's still a 12, but
Oh, okay.
it's my dice.
You pretty much keep up with everybody else, so you're fitting in, but it's not standoutish.
Wait,
Um,
hang on.
Yep.
I need to sabotage. So do any of the other goblins who aren't us
Mhm.
look like they're doing like their competition? I'm scoping it out, right?
Yeah, go ahead and make either an insight or an investigation.
Well, it's going to be the same one either way. So
Okay.
can I get a chord roll on that? Because I'm just sick of rolling single digits. Is that okay? So you don't mind if I burn my chord roll on this?
Yeah. Everybody else can make some checks as well.
It's
too.
just because I just apparently cannot roll higher than a 6, which is the highest roll I've rolled tonight. Oh my gosh.
Investigation. That's
Oh.
investigation. Use interwiz.
Intelligence. So it's either intelligence investigation or wisdom insight.
I'm gonna use a wisdom insight because I've got no. Well,
Oh, jeez.
so 14.
14 wisdom insight.
Oh no!
Cord got a 4, which is funny because that's exactly what I rolled.
Oh God.
Now I have a -1, but I'm a bard, so it's a +1, so that's a 4.
Jesus.
I'm going to
Oh, no.
do the insight because my wisdom is actually somewhat decent,
Okay.
and I got a 16.
Okay. Anything from Dog Munch?
Dog Munch doesn't care for the competition. He's
So-
better than that.
I'm not really interested in the competition, and I'm not really interested in the feast either.
Okay.
I'm wandering the swamp, trying to find something that's more appetizing. And by appetizing, I mean something that's been sitting there for a while.
Okay. You can make either a perception or a survival check. Do you want to try and find something that's a little more palatable? I know what you're looking for. Okay. Meanwhile, the two of you, Rita and Toadwort, Mevis, you're just kind of like, whatever, everyone's friends here, nothing really seems to stick out. But Toadwort and Rita, you get the very strong sense that many of the goblins here, or at least a handful of the goblins here, are probably sufficiently strong enough to be proper chieftains, but they seem afraid to even consider it. Like there just seems to be this pervasive fear of this. Like when the mommy spoke up, like they were not among the ones who offered themselves, which strikes you as very odd, because normally a goblin who thinks themselves of sufficient stature would leap at the chance to be a chieftain. Meanwhile, outside, hold on, let's see if you can find some rotten carcasses real quick. Why did you get Dog Munch? 16? Okay. So there are some carcasses around here. There isn't anything that's like birds, but they're just things that the goblins have obviously just smashed up or something and just left. That is some stuff that you find. It's like properly nasty, but
more my style.
yep. Nom nom.
Yep.
All right, sorry, back to Rita.
So this is weird. Why are they so afraid to be chieftains? Are they just that weak? Did we make the wrong choice? Did we choose the wrong tribe?
Then we should become our own leader, but nobody wanted to play at my game.
There's only 4 of us.
I see how it is. We should kill him and take over the tribe. Wait.
Well, I mean, that's what we're gonna do, but yeah. But I want to figure out what the hell's scaring everybody.
I'm on my second bowl.
I want to go stab it and eat it.
Want to find out what's scaring everybody. How you want to do that?
I guess just up front ask them, why are you scared? Why are you scared?
Okay, so you got a few approaches to this, right? You can be diplomatic, or you can be intimidating.
I'm good at both. Not that I know anything about
So how would Rita approach this?
this. It's a good question.
Yeah, no. Rita is fight everything, stab it, eat it, just blood everywhere. Just let me at it.
So you attack someone and then
Well-
ask him a question after you've attacked.
Yeah, but with no blade. I want to punch, and then ask why they're so scared.
Okay. We'll go ahead and you see there's a couple of goblins just standing around enjoying some of the food. They're like poking each other and having little minor food fights, things the goblins do. And you want to just smack one of them, and then
Yes.
okay, just go ahead and just make me a straight up attack roll then.
Wait, that's a 9.
A 9. Is that on a dice or is that
Oh wait, so how does that?
What is with our
So-
dice tonight? Jesus.
for
Yeah.
unarmed attacks? You are proficient in them, so just use your dagger plus bonus.
Oh, okay. So that +5 is 14.
Okay, it's more than enough to hit a goblin. Don't worry. So you just walk up to one of them and just deck them. And wait, Rita's the strong one, right?
Yeah.
Rita's pretty strong for a goblin.
Yeah.
So you hit him for 2 points of damage.
Oof.
Oh! And
What-
now you need to make an intimidation check at advantage.
Okay. What do I add to it? I
It
rolled a
is-
20.
Oh, this is charisma for you, so it'd be -1. But
That's why I was like, you can tell me to do it, but I'm over there.
19 then.
no, 19. All right. So you burst out your best "Where are the drugs going?" voice. No, and
My
what
best is sweet to me.
and what's the question that you're asking? Did you just scream at him and he shrinks into a little ball?
Just, why you know what to be chieftain? Why are you so scared?
I, we don't want to be chieftain because last 3 chieftains all died.
How?
They get killed by the boars and the palm munch meat. Don't make me be chieftain, please.
Boars, and I literally just spit. I'm like, boars.
Uh,
We used to ride boars for fun.
that's why you're gonna be the new chieftain then, because you kill the boars and you kill palm munch meat. You're gonna kick that ugly munch meat out of Ravenroost.
Munch meat?
Yeah. Okay,
Who-
it made munch meat, palm munch meat.
Is that another cannibal?
Maybe, I don't know. Well, no, he got family over there, so probably not a cannibal. Although I don't see too many of them, so maybe. He's like at least 3 goblin tall.
So I'm looking over at everyone else. I'm just like, yeah, I guess just get their attention. It's like we gotta kill another cannibal.
Huh?
There's another what's her face, the one that likes to eat goblins.
Oh, Face Eater. I forget her name.
yeah, that person. Yeah,
Big, huge
Another
goblin cannibal. Palm munch meat.
I wonder what goblins taste like. I kind of edge up towards the guy who's saying all this and just kind of eyeball him like,
He perks up for a second. He's like, I wonder sometimes too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I wonder that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But
See
we
the 2
had
goblins, his friends behind him,
Yeah.
are looking at him, getting evil
Yeah.
looks in their eyes, and looking up at you.
Horse tastes better.
They're looking over at the pot.
Horse does taste better. That's true.
Yes.
We should get some
So-
horse.
They all spit on the ground. Horses.
You don't like horse meat?
love horse meat. Hate horses.
Oh, okay.
Oh, and I take out the
Okay.
horse hoof that I cut off from the other horse.
That's right.
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, can we suck on it?
this is my trophy.
Oh, no.
This is-
Ew.
I mean, not mess with 3 the big bad. Don't worry.
I start getting a round of the horse song going. Nasty
Okay.
breath and nasty feet, trample goblins in the peat. Big square teeth and he can fight. Kill a goblin with a bite. There's like 4 more stanzas. I'm not gonna bore you with it, but
Make a charisma performance check for that.
okay, hang on. Holy crap, a good roll. That's a 21.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yay.
Okay. So you start singing that, and the three other goblins, including the one you've been intimidating, start picking up on them. They start banging a pot around, and very, very soon the entire cave is just shouting that in chorus.
Yep. I get everyone riled
Out
up.
in the distance, near the swamp, Dogmunch,
Oh.
you hear a rousing rendition of the horse song drifting from the cave.
You know the
Very,
horse
very
song, of
familiar
course.
song.
Yes.
You also see around where you had been poking around and eating some stuff, and you had just had like a nice tasty squirrel. They seem to be setting up for what you presume to be the chief's meet tomorrow. Now the goblins are normally very secretive as to what these tasks are actually going to be, but you have perhaps the unique chance to spy on them or not. It's up to you.
And I think the real question is if Dog Meat even cares.
I don't know if Dogmunch even cares
Or
about
Dog
that.
Munch, sorry, Dog Munch. me forget name. Me sorry.
Why would I care? What? All right.
Precisely.
I forgot who I was there for a minute. Wait, that's me.
Yeah.
Crap.
You have spotted they're setting up for the meet, and you can care or not and look into it or not. It's up to you. Just like a real politician.
Yeah, I'll investigate because.
I mean, they're singing and you don't like singing, right?
Well, other people don't like
curious.
Dogmunch singing because he opens his mouth and the breath comes out.
It's true.
You know this since you're part of his tribe. He has infamously bad breath,
Even for a goblin.
even for a goblin. Probably because he eats the rotting carcasses.
Yeah.
Very effective in battle, though. So, Dogmunch, if you want to look into it now, it looks like they actually do have some goblins looking out for potential threats, including people who may want to be spying on this. So in order to really get a good look at what's going on, you would have to get past that, or
Or you could cast Burning Hands on all of them.
you could just kill them and do it. Like they'd probably be like, fair enough.
I'm here to spy on you.
Like maybe that's
And
good
then-
chieftain material. Who knows?
And then take their corpses and go bury them in the swamp for next week.
Oh, that's a good point. Let him really get sit and rot for a while. Hi, Hourglass. And hi, Sean. I didn't say hi to you verbally earlier, but I saw you. You do have good deception skill.
I do. Are they setting up a fire?
From what you can see from your vantage point, you see crates being, and I say crates, I mean they're goblin crates, baskets and stuff being carried down. They're setting up near the swamp area that Ms. Mevis the Magnificent had jumped into earlier on. A lot of things that you think perhaps are like animal cages or food cages or crates or something like that. They also seem to be getting like a huge bowl, but it's hard to tell exactly what they're doing beyond that.
But does it look like they're going to be starting a fire?
You don't see anything that indicates a fire at the moment.
Okay. Is there anywhere I could hide?
There are places to hide. There's shrubberies. There's a swamp if you really want to take a dip. There's the treetops. There's all sorts of goblin hidey holes.
I don't think trees would be my.
I will be right back. Sorry. Keep going without me. Just AFK.
I'm going to start by hiding in the shrubbery.
Okay. And go ahead and make me a dexterity stealth check.
Dexterity, +3. Not seeing that I have stealth, so that's going to be a 19.
19. Wow. Okay. Silent as a breeze. So you make your ways through the shrubberies. None of them seem to have any indication that they've even heard you or have any sense of your presence here. And you are able to get pretty close to what they're doing. And you see that there seems to be 3 distinct areas that are being set up around here. The first one has 3 large crates, and as you get close, you can hear what sounds like claws and feathers flapping around inside of these large crates. So you're pretty sure there's some smaller birds in there. And they have a bunch of bows propped up next to it, goblin bows, and arrows that all have different colored fletchings on them, 1 color per quiver, and they're setting up 4 of those. They also have big strips of cloth that they're setting down next to it, which are colored in a similar fashion. It looks very much like a... Actually, how smart is your character? Dog
Intelligence or wisdom?
Oh, snap. Well, both, but they're actually higher than the average for a goblin. Congratulations. So if you didn't know any better, you would say that they're setting up for some sort of blind archery competition there. The second thing that they're setting up seems to be right next to the big poles next to that swampy area, those big poles that were going to serve as foundation and stilts for the failed housing.
Right.
And you hear some very angry buzzing coming from at least a dozen crates. They're much smaller, but they're like rocking around like there's something smacking against the inside. And when I say buzzing, it sounds like a very, very large mosquito. It's like when it's right next to your ear, but from a distance. They are treating these with care as they put them down, and they have ensured that there is no way that whatever's in there can poke anything out. Like you see extra boards and cloth and stuff just wrapped around these, so there's absolutely no way these things can get out. But aside from that, that's all that's there. There is a final thing, and this is where you saw that huge, big pot thing that was being carried in. This seems to have been, it's like a 10-foot diameter pot. It's like it's huge. It seems to have been set down near these 2 other events. And there are 4 crates that have more squawking coming from them. And aside from that, they don't seem to have much else there, although you can see huge bags being piled up next to it. And they seem very, very heavy. When I say bags, I mean, think of like makeshift cement-like bags. But they put them down, there's obvious thump as they just like slump over. They're obviously full of some sort of powder or granular thing.
How close am I to the buzzing?
You're roughly 15 feet away. Any
Okay.
closer, you have to break into an open up area.
Okay. Is there anyone around me?
There are at least, at any point in time, there are about 5 goblins in this area, although they come and go depending on what they're carrying, but on average about that.
Okay. I'm going to try and, without any of them noticing, I'm going to cast Acid Splash on the crates.
Which ones?
The buzzing crates.
Buzzing crates. Okay. All right.
Oh no.
This is gonna be good. So you hurl a bubble of acid.
Skeeters.
Okay. So I don't think a crate can make a dexterity save. So go ahead and roll a d6 of acid damage. 4. Okay. That is more than sufficient. So you don't like blow apart the crates, but you hit several crates with this acid splash and just eats away at a significant portion of the sides of one of those. And the goblins immediately start going Wah! And running over there with their spears out. And you see what seems to at first be a spear come out from the crates that you punctured, but after a moment's glance, you can tell that it's a very long proboscis type thing that is on the end of... Go ahead and make me a nature check before I describe this anymore. So intelligence, nature.
Intelligence?
Yes.
That's a 8.
An 8. Okay. So you're not exactly sure what these things are, but they look like huge, hairy bugs with like either a big stinger or a big proboscis type thing. Probably bloodsucker since it's on its face.
Giant skeeter.
Yeah, giant skeeter, and it is angrily buzzing and trying to stab the goblins as they try to wrangle it back into its cage. And let's see who wins. Okay, so one of the goblins takes a stab to the arm before they can poke it back in with the spear, and then another goblin just like throws a blanket over it, and you can see it like ripping through the blanket, but at least it's not trying to fly out anymore. And the goblin that got stabbed by it, actually need to look up and see how much this thing does. Oof. Okay. See, the goblin that got stabbed by it seems to take quite a significant like strike to it, and for a moment you saw this huge mosquito type thing like attached to the goblin's arm, and actually when they pulled it away and pushed it back in, it was almost like it had like backward barbs and it ripped a portion of the goblin's arm out, and you saw like a huge splurt of blood come from it, and the goblin is just like screaming bloody murder and then going into some rage and stabbing into the crate. Did not look very comfortable.
Mission success.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make my way back to the group.
Okay. All right, they're finishing up like the 4th verse, the rarely sung verse of the horse song. Some goblins are getting tired because they've just been screaming at the top of their lungs. There's a couple of fights going on, which is great. And people are just trying to do acrobatics and failing. It's a wonderful mess. Just what you want to see in a happy goblin tribe. You even see somebody daring somebody to write something on the wall.
Ooh, no.
Do they know how?
No.
Even just squiggles are a death sentence,
Yeah.
I think.
Although you do hear a story that one time, like you hear a bunch of stories about how that wise mommy actually is like really mean, apparently. Like things like one time she did tell one of the goblins to write breathing on the wall, and since the knowledge was stolen from him, he stopped breathing and died.
It's a good idea. I need to remember that.
Mm-hmm. But you hear all about how like she can curse you and all sorts of stuff. Everyone seems to be like very, very afraid of her, but she does not want to be the chief because the chiefs have been dying as of late. So, but people don't really like to talk about that.
Yeah.
All right. So, assuming you finish your reveille here,
And then Dog Munch's intel report.
Dog Punch comes in. You can smell him before you see him.
Oh, Lord.
Even amongst the giant throng of goblins, you can still smell him before you see him.
It's one of my descriptors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but of course you can see your other goblin friends from like one of their bulbous heads. So it's not.
I mean, honestly, I'm kind of cartwheeling over the crowd right about now.
Just random dexterity save.
Yeah, no, I got good dex. And I am... Okay, I'll roll it.
Yeah.
Acrobatics if you want a cartwheel.
Let's do it.
Dude.
All right. That's going to be... Oh, that's going to be... I do have athletics, too. So that's going to be 20.
20, wow. So you're just like flipping like a professional gymnast all over the place. And everything's like, whoa, because normally people just land their head and like break their spine or something, but they don't actually manage to land it. So there is a lot of hope that someone will become a new chieftain out of this group. Mm-hmm.
I tell that to everyone I see. In fact, I'll roll for this. Just as long as you don't make it roll like 20 times.
Just keep rolling until you fail.
Okay.
Can't wait to
So
be
that's
king.
a 6. That's an 18 on the dice. That's a 14 on the dice. It's a 17 on the dice. I'm getting all my good rolls out here.
Okay, yeah. Let's say do it. Wait until you roll a 20 and then just retire that dice.
Okay, here we go. Nope, that's a 3.
All right. So spirits are high. People really, really want to do the chief's moot, but of course it's going to be tomorrow.
We gotta wait. Fine. I go and make myself a bed in the water.
Okay. Fair enough. What about the rest of the three of you?
You'll make my bed in a tree.
Okay, you can do that. There's a couple of other goblins up there in the tree too. I mean, it's pretty common.
Oh,
Me, dragon goblin, me one with nature.
Rita, you actually have a place carved out in the cave for you because they figured that they wanted to appease you and not have you shout at somebody and punch them again.
You were too shouty for them, Franklin.
Yeah.
Too shouty for a goblin.
goblins. Jeez.
Yeah, you're
Okay.
shouty for a goblin.
Okay. I'll sleep in the hole carved out in the wall. I'm not gonna be a drogger in the morning.
Dog munch people are like, they got a bed far away from you, for you, if you want it.
I was going to see if I could find somewhere to sleep, I'll say, in the swamp,
Okay.
but trying to find breakfast in bed, basically.
Oh, okay. You know what's really nice? If you can find like some abandoned nest with eggs in it, like that's the perfect breakfast in bed.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be back in just a minute.
Okay. All right. So you get a bit of rest, and I'll tell Greedo once he gets back that he can recover his spells because unless somebody does something at night, it's a long rest. And let me wait for him to get back before we continue on. Unless any of you three have something you'd like to do in the night, like strangle the competition or.
I mean,
drink
I
salt
roll.
water.
None of these are a competition according to me because I rolled a 4, so I'm good. I got this in the bag. I'm gonna win. Yes, Hourglass. This is an all thing. By the way, just to get this out there, I got to share this since people in chat are talking about it.
Mhm.
So Scarlett Johansson is suing Disney over breach of contract. Now, they are in breach of contract. The end, right? Like
Yeah.
that's it. That's hard evidence. It's very easy to prove. I bring that up though because Disney's response, which they gave earlier today, 4 hours ago, was, she's showing callous disregard for the horrific and prolonged global effects of the COVID pandemic. So, not
These trying times.
not addressing the complaint, not even acknowledging the fact that they are provably in the wrong here.
What about what she's doing here?
Yeah, look, I mean, sure, maybe I killed those babies and ate those puppies, but did you see what she said about Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Disney can go screw themselves. They try so often to get out of contracts. Like, it's pretty much what they have it. This is not a joke. They have a legal team dedicated towards trying to get out of contracts.
Yeah.
Screw them.
Yeah.
Hey, if I could hire a legal team that worked to get me out of contracts, I'd do it all day long.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that's not the only legal team like that in the world. Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Never side with the mega corporation. Yeah, I don't want to get into that topic, but it always amuses me when someone defends a mega corporation.
Well, Heroes side, they'll work it out and with lawyers. So
Yeah, it's
I'm
like
sure she'll get a settlement of some sort, and that'll be the end of it.
Yeah, no, which is a shame because I think she should actually take them to task because the more legal weight, the more legal ammunition there is that Disney can't break a contract, the less they'll try to do it, or at least the less they'll succeed at it. Sorry. That's what I mean.
Okay, I sort of understand it, but also, it's not released on Disney Plus for free. It's the stupid premium $30 to unlock it.
Yes, but her contract only stipulates that she gets paid based on how well it does in theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now, that's not the violation of contract, obviously. There's more to it than that, because I've actually read it. There's nothing to cover Zach Deft. So, no. I don't even have this in my notes for Lore Week. Nor do I plan to. One rich person is suing other rich people because other rich people are more rich dicks. There you go. Here's your summary. In other news, wait, no. Surely I've got some other news that doesn't have to do with Blizzard. I'm not talking about Blizzard again, I swear to God. I'm sick of it. We're not getting to the 4th week in a row.
Talk about Games Workshop.
That's true. I can talk about Games Workshop being terrible.
Spread the hate around.
No. Hang on, it's a positive news. Let's just Google positive news. See what
How
we get here.
about Darkest Dungeon 2?
Darkest Dungeon 2 is a video game that I don't know if it's out of what you forget.
It's not. They just started releasing news like about a day ago or so for it.
Gotcha.
But I am looking forward to the Mario Rabbids 2. It looks.
Oh yeah, no, that looks legit. I mean, I loved the first one, so.
Oh yeah.
Talking about Steam Deck. They did a RAM thing? I haven't actually looked into this. But I know that they basically, so not only are they pushing back its availability more, but the RAM is being upgraded on the big one. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, all are back. So, you get a long rest. So if you spent any spells, you get those back.
Oh, I should have spent
Which I think
spells.
Acid Splash was
Right before I go to sleep, I shatter something. Doesn't matter what.
Okay, what do you want to shatter?
Okay, so is there a place where there's like 2 goblins together?
Oh, there's a lot of places where there's 2 goblins together.
Perfect. I pick one completely at random. I shatter one of them's bed, and then I enthrall the other one with my other spell. And I
Okay.
make the other one, be like, I hate you and your stupid bed.
Okay,
Oh,
roll
dead
damage.
So,
Just chaos.
hang on, let's do the shatter damage first.
This is like the Enchanter Tim just causing random explosions.
Whoops. I always drop my die on my keyboard.
We're actually neutral evil, but that can go either way.
I mean, especially before it's used, goblins are expected to at least engage in some sort of shenanigans like
20,
this.
23 damage.
23 damage. Okay, so the goblin is no more.
I didn't-
Actually disintegrated.
Oh, yeah, it is an AoE, isn't it? Whoops. That also kills the other goblin and every other goblin in 10 feet radius.
So you just disintegrate 2 goblins.
Oh.
As you have done literally 3 times their maximum HP.
Whoops. I really didn't mean to do. So in character, and then I quickly enthrall the nearest goblin.
Okay.
So I cast enthrall.
So there's like a massive thunderclap that happens when this goes off, by the way. The goblin fails with a natural 1.
I was gonna say the DC isn't high, but whatever. So, and I make that goblin like take credit, like he's like, I've set off the fireworks and killed Mook and Glook, and I make him jump around as if he was the one who did it.
You might
know
have
what
just
enthralled
bumped him
has?
up in society.
It's a charm effect, isn't it?
Kind of.
I mean, granted, I couldn't pull up the actual D&D Beyond thing because it was like you don't own the player's manual, so I'm looking at a
Oh,
wiki.
gotcha. So what enthrall does is it causes the target to focus intently on you, on only you, and they have disadvantage on perception checks to perceive anything else other than you.
Gotcha. Okay. So I still enthrall them,
Yes.
but I then cast Dissonant Whispers on them.
More damage.
I have no reason to do this at this point. I'm just being a dick.
It fails.
3d6 psychic damage, and must immediately use its reaction, assuming it doesn't die horribly, to run as far as it can away from me. And this will make him run, right? So he's guilty, and I'll shout, "Guilty! He did it!"
Roll your damage.
So 3d6.
He just dropped.
I gotta roll low for this one. Shoot. That's 12, 13, 14, 15, 17.
Okay. So you say he did it, and the other goblin just drops to the floor, face first, bleeding from its ears.
I mean that one. Hang on, one more. I cast Vicious Mockery.
Oh, well, it's not going to die from this.
I was gonna say.
It failed to save, though.
I have to-
D4.
Kill the whole
I was
flock.
looking up goblin insults earlier, and I couldn't find any good ones. Like my Google flu failed me.
You smell like a human.
Your beard makes you look like the Ripper between me legs is one of the ones that's listed here.
The goblin runs away holding his head. I don't know what to mean.
I don't either. But it's him. He's the one who killed all those goblins.
Nobody's within like 30 feet of you for the rest of the night. You have your own
Kill 3
personal
goblins.
vacation area after you have blown 2 goblins to particles.
And everything nearby too. It hits objects too.
Pointed at another one and caused him to die on the spot. And then sent another one, and insulted another one, and caused him to have a brain aneurysm. So congratulations, you are now. I mean, you are the hot pick for the chieftain at the moment.
Sweet.
I'm expecting you to do well.
I'm gonna
expect you to kill your competition.
Yeah, I go over to oh god, Brigham, what's your character name?
Retta.
Red. I go over to Red. I'm like really dorky, like right. Damn it. And then I cast friend on her.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So that's let's see here.
Make a wisdom save.
Yep.
Oh, no, it's not a wisdom save. Sorry.
It isn't. Am I-
No.
Oh, it is.
So So go ahead. So
Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Hang on. I don't do that.
yeah, did you read?
I just yeah.
Yeah, it becomes hostile towards you at the end.
There's only one way this can end. Oh shoot, I'm out of spells.
So I just take a rock and I throw it, hopefully to hit him between the eyes.
But wait, that's
What a
when my
bad-
unseen servant catches it.
Oh Jesus Christ! It's
That you-
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Look,
God.
Cast using your 0 spells left.
yes, I got. No, actually, I got.
All
I've got 4 slots, dude.
right, young Yumi.
Oh, okay.
Jeez.
I have 3 level 1 spells left. I have 3 unseen servants wandering around right now.
Jeez. You've activated my trap card. Oh God. Just.
How about this? We'll just say you both fight and spat for
No. It's not a fight. It's
Like I said, fight and spat.
yeah. There you go. Perfect. And we just do that for a few minutes.
So you tire yourselves out.
I drag myself back to the water to go back to bed.
Okay.
How long does an unseen servant? Oh, it lasts for 1 hour.
All right. So next morning.
Now that Guido's back and I'm done screwing around.
Exploded tree.
Sorry.
Goblins are getting
Brain
up
aneurysms.
at goblin o'clock, which is whenever they feel like. But they are continuing to set up for the Chiefs move, which is going to start maybe soon. No one's really told you anything, but by all the activity, they're hopefully going to do something pretty soon. Goblins aren't known for their organizational skills, unfortunately. But in the center of the cave, a shrine of some sort is being erected, and a very, very large, well, for a goblin, hat is being placed on the center of this shrine.
Do we have a hat
Yeah.
thing? No, give me promotion in game so I can pull some
Sure.
props out here.
It's just.
Can you describe?
There you go.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Flip the table down.
Okay. So a very large hat decorated with all sorts of animal bits, mainly birds. There's feathers, there's beaks, there's claws. It looks like this would probably cause you to bend over if you wore this for too long. But all the goblins are just revering this, and you hear murmurs of how this is the chieftain's hat.
The reality is unmade.
Mhm.
I accidentally hit the undo button.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
So,
Got this big unwieldy
you
hat.
are served leftovers from the previous night, which is just cold remains.
Does anyone serve something to me?
People throw things to you.
Oh! I'm gonna roll to catch
Okay.
to see if I look cool. I do not look cool.
Okay. So it just splats in your face, and you can lick it off, and it's fine. You know. But no one really wants to go near you.
Where's Dog Munch?
Right there on
Oh,
the screen.
I'm sorry. I thought Dog Munch was like over here.
Dog Munch can be wherever Dog Munch wants to.
Where is Dog Munch?
I'm approaching with my own breakfast.
Ah,
Oh.
can we smell it?
Oh,
Yeah, you found some nice eggs and stuff that had been grabbed.
Oh.
You know, the birds around here tend to get grabbed and eaten, and the eggs left, so they're nice and ripe.
You remember the Filth Gorger in Burning Crusade? Shatrith? He had so for those of you unaware, there's an NPC, you do a quest for him, you get him a rotten Arakoa egg. And he eats it on the spot and hits the entire city with a zone-wide debuff that makes all of them throw up in unison.
Yeah, isn't that the one of the Forsaken Draenei or
No, he was a broken.
oh yeah, broken. That's what I meant. Broken Draenei. Oh, God.
what's it called? Balut?
Yeah, balut. Yes, except yours is fermented and the
Ugh.
other is boiled.
Ugh.
Not gonna describe what it is.
Nope. We're gonna leave that for the people who don't know what it is.
Don't look it
we
up
have
either.
spared them.
Don't look it up.
I'm going to sing a song of terror on Bragwin
Okay.
because she's my biggest competition. I can tell.
Okay.
I guess I have to come up with a song.
Do I get to?
The creature. No, there's no save. You just. I rolled my bardic inspiration die, which is a d6, and you reduce your next saving throw by this, and that's it. Oh no, it's before the start of my next turn.
Yes.
Damn.
It doesn't last forever.
Damn.
Terror doesn't last forever.
Says you. Oh, I'm sorry.
So the wise mommy,
So I just do this.
as breakfast is ending, comes out and stands next to the shrine and holds her staff up with all the jingly bits on it. She seems to have dressed up very nicely in a very, very, very gaudy looking dress that has even more animal bits, mainly birds hanging off of it. So she just clinks and clatters as she moves around as they all knock against each other. And she says, "Behold the crunchy crown." And she points at the huge hat and says, "It will go to the winner of the Chief's Moot of who 4 very, very strong goblins will participate now. Out to the first dare.
Oh, dares. I like it.
Huzzah!
Blind bird shoot."
My last dare I failed miserably at because I kept rolling ones.
Well, don't do that. And all the goblins start going, "Ooh, blind bird," like they know what this actually is, but you can tell they don't.
Yeah.
So you are led out to the place that you were at before Dog Munch, where you had those crates with the bows and the arrows waiting. And you are each given a bow and a quiver of arrows. And each quiver has arrows with colored fletchings on them. The color doesn't really matter. They're just all different. And the wise mummy says, "In these 3 crates, we have flocks of seagulls. We will blind the chieftains in training. And when we release the birds, you will shoot them. Whoever shoots the most birds or goblins accidentally will win this dare." And you are all 4 blindfolded.
No, real quick. When we're walking over there, I meant to do this earlier, but super quick. I lean over to Retta.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "So, like, you want to team up secretly? Use me's, you stabs, I talks. We leads. One of us wins. It doesn't matter who, as long as it's one of us. What do you think?"
Sure.
Okay.
I'm just like, just don't, no exploding.
No promises.
Not on me.
Although I could cast Shatter on you.
No.
Okay, I'm good. We're
Let
blindfolded.
live.
All right, you're blindfolded. The goblins who are blindfolded, and you say, we're gonna pull the cord on Duck, all right?
But I don't like eating duck.
And I'm not that kind of duck.
Oh, okay.
You'll see, or maybe you won't. And you hear them scamper.
I cast vicious mockery on whoever just said that. That's the worst insult I have ever heard.
Unfortunately, you have to see the target to cast.
Oh!
Oh.
No, I pull it up. Just for this. You? I have heard better jokes from a human.
Oof.
Rolls a natural 20. He
Aw.
turns back and gives you a not so subtle middle finger.
Aw.
He says, "Here's your human right here."
Nope, that's very human. We got a human over here.
All right. The wise money says, "Shut up, everybody."
Put the blindfold back down.
All right. So you hear a bunch of goblins just crowding around. Like you're like, these goblins are obviously too close, but whatever. And
OSHA doesn't exist
Yeah,
here.
there's no 6 foot thing here.
yeah, there's not. The wise mummy says, "On deck. 3, 2, 1, duck." You can hear all the goblins hit the ground as she says that. And you hear seagulls just screaming and squawking as the box is open. There's flapping, there's clawing. You have a chance to do something.
So
Yes.
I'm
Cast minor illusion.
ooh.
Okay. What do you mind their illusioning?
The sound of seagull at wait, Lore. What's your character's name?
Mevis.
At Mevis's feet.
Okay.
Oh no.
So here's what I'll do. So there is actually a perception check associated with trying to find them.
Okay.
Mevis will have disadvantage on that.
Oh, sweet. That's wonderful.
So we will start with Mevis, and there is a miss shot table that is glorious.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Let's
I'm
go ahead and make
so-
a perception at disadvantage.
real quick before that, or I guess during that part of that. I guess I'll just do the perception check. Perception check. That's gonna be bad. Yeah. Okay. I rolled a 7 and a 4.
Oh.
So that's a 5 total. But
Okay, so you have virtually no idea where the goals are, although there does seem to be one very, very close by.
oh no!
Maybe it hasn't left the ground.
Oh gosh! It's right next. It's coming right for me.
Do you want to?
I'm
You want to take a shot?
No, yeah, I'm going straight for it. But as my bonus action, which I'm going to do first,
Mhm.
I'm going to cast Bardic Inspiration on Retta. And by cast, I mean sing. So I'm singing, and none of these really work. So just make up a Goblin song. And I'm going to give you a D6 on your next roll, Bergman, which is 5. So add 5 to your next roll. Remember that. And then I shoot.
Okay.
So how bad is my shot here? Because I actually am pretty good with
So
ranged
this
weapons
is an
usually.
automatic miss shot, I think.
I was going to say
roll me a d20. Just
Okay.
straight d20.
80-20. That 2.
A 2. You hear just a whoop, whoop, and it takes just a split second before you hear it impact the ground in front of you, like hitting nothing, and you hear like jeers and insults coming from the goblin crowd.
I cast Shatter randomly into the crowd. No.
We can do it on their next turn if you like.
I'll kill goblins later.
Jim,
Next
what's
up,
your
going down my Zoom meeting list, how about we go to Toadwort? Toadwort.
All right. So I
Dragon.
have nature and animal handling bonus skills. Will that help me in any way here?
How are you thinking?
Well, I'm thinking more nature, like being able to like focus in on where the birds are flapping or squawking.
How about this? You could roll nature, and maybe it'll tell you something about how seagulls normally act when they're flying or released to give you maybe a bit of an advantage.
All right.
What you
So-
know about them.
Ooh, I do love guacamole.
That's with nature. That's 15.
15. Okay, I'll say it's sufficient. So, you know a bit about how seagulls naturally act. So you're like, okay, if they're released, they're going to do this. So therefore, I should be looking in this direction or listening in this direction. So what I'll do is I'll give you advantage on your perception check. Try and find
Alright.
these things.
All right. That's okay. That's actually really good. 19.
Nice. Okay. You are pretty sure you're like, okay, I can hear them. Their speed's about this. So I know they're going to be here. So I got to lead my shot here. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
19.
19. Oh, right. So there's a and you hear a quack, and the seagull just goes quack. And the crowd cheers. So someone's like, someone actually hit one. We haven't had that happen for years.
God.
Ah!
Wow.
And you, I'm going to mark that down. Hold on a second. You have hit one.
What
All right.
colors are we?
What
you're
colors
green,
are
aren't
you? It is whatever color you are in Tabletop Simulator. So you are green.
Okay.
Why?
Camera sucks.
Yeah, why
Rita.
is the camera-
You feel inspired.
Oh, there it goes.
You
Yay.
had a bardic song sung to you.
Yep, and then I screwed up horribly, but it's okay. You've got +5 to your next roll.
Yes. So the way this normally works is you can make a perception and then a shot, depending on what the perception is. But if you have anything you want to weave into that, now's the time.
Just cast shatter on all of the seagulls.
I'm thinking about it for my next action. I gotta be real. But this is your turn. You're melee, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melee and bows. Yep. So, whose turn is it?
Yours.
It is yours.
Mike.
If you just
Oh.
like to,
That's why we're asking you what you would like to do, Franklin. I gesture more, but I'm trying to keep nom 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 on my head here.
Okay. Perception roll.
Yes.
It's 12.
12. Okay. You're pretty sure you know.
Did you add 5 to that?
Oh, then that's 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're pretty sure you know where this flock is heading up. So go ahead and make me an attack roll with your
Alright.
bow and possibly arrow.
Okay, bow. Dude, that's gonna be 16.
16. All right. There's another satisfying thunk and a plunk as another seagull falls to the ground. And there is more cheering coming from the goblins. You also hear what unmistakably is one running over to probably try and stuff a seagull in its mouth that has fallen. But you know,
Can I get in a bonus shot to wherever I think that person, that goblin is before they eat it?
well, maybe on your next turn if you'd like.
Oh, okay.
And last on this round, we
Because
come
it still
to
counts.
Dog Munch.
So, two things.
Mhm.
One, are the toads hallucinogenic?
That's a good question.
Toad's hallucinogenic.
The ones we have in our heads, I assume.
Yeah.
You know that certain. Make me a nature check.
Do you
Intelligence nature.
Can I just say that
Ooh.
Laura needs to get one of those big old gigantic rockabilly wigs one day?
Just wear it for this randomly. Don't say anything. Just wear it.
It's
like
intelligence,
things
right?
bobbling.
That's right.
So with my -1, I rolled a 0.
Yes. Perfect. You know that these toads are super venomous.
All you know is that sometimes goblin have upset stomach, sometimes goblin see weird things, but you have virtually no connection as to what toads cause that at all.
Okay.
Sometimes it's just good food.
All right. So my second question is, what exactly are the rules for this game?
Whatever I said is what the rules are.
Okay, so what did you say?
Virtually nothing.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
In that case, I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp
Okay.
On what? Oh, right.
on the flock.
Jeez.
Okay, so you're going to reach out and try and grab one and cast Shocking Grasp on him?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I guess you're actually over here now.
Okay. Sure. So you put your bow to the side and sprint at the sounds of the seagulls. You're like, ah! All right, make me an attack roll.
Oh god.
16.
16.
No, 15.
15. All right. So this is more waving your hand around randomly than anything, but you managed to impact one and discharge the lightning on it. And you grab cooked bird. Like there's definitely no way a seagull is surviving a shocking grasp. And the crowd is like, "Whoa, that not a bow, but it's okay, I guess." And yeah, you score one.
Do I get a turn now, or do the seagulls get a turn?
Well, so that was round one, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, Cord.
Here, wise mommy say, 3, 2, 1, duck. And another crate is released, and you hear another flock of seagulls slightly farther away get released into the air.
Uh-oh.
And we are back up to Mevis. So there's 2 flocks, one a little bit further away, one a little bit higher.
So, am I still at negative on my perception?
How long does minor illusion last?
Disadvantage, rather. Because if there's still this thing next to me, this is going to get funny in a second.
Yes, it lasts for a minute. So there.
Perfect. So all of you are right next to me. That's important because I'm about to cast Shatter on my face.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Now, because there's a thing right here. I can hear it. And I'm going to say this out loud. I can hear it. There's one right here. So let's see. A sudden loud ringing noise, painfully intense, erupts from a point right at my feet, basically. Wherever you put the illusion, Guido. We all have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
So everyone make a con save.
Hold on. It's within range, though, right?
It's a 10-foot sphere, radius
So
sphere.
I ran out into the flock.
Oh, that is true.
Could you update the thing then? Because I'm sort of assuming this is accurate. I don't know where the flock is either.
Yeah.
Third, where's the
I'm
flock?
gonna say it's
They're
down here.
they're out here.
Okay.
Yeah, perfect.
So I'm about to almost TPK us.
Okay.
So everyone except for Guido, roll con.
So I rolled a 19.
Okay, you take half.
Oh, God.
16.
You take half. I take full.
Cool.
Jesus.
All right, so hang on. This could still do low damage. Nope. No.
Where's my...
It's okay. What's my health? Okay, I'll live through this.
Yeah.
I take 18 damage. You two take 9.
Alright, I'm down
Okay.
to 22.
So, we don't have any of our little counters.
I.
To clone and give this.
Hold on 1 second.
Let's see if I can find those really quick.
That way I can...
They're right here. There. 2, 3, 4. There you go.
Awesome. Alright, so I'm gonna stick that right there.
Okay, just claim one and then make it your color. There we go. Make it Guido.
Alright. So...
Yeah, where's mine? Where'd the fourth one go?
What
I just
fourth
So-
grabbed one.
Dude.
Oh,
we take 9 damage.
Here's one.
Okay, thank you. That'll be mine.
20...
So I am a little injured. I'm at 6 health
22.
right now.
How much damage was that again?
18, not halved.
Okay. So there is yelling around you as you hit some other goblin bystanders as well.
Also, anything that's an object around here gets hit for 18, whatever this is
Yes,
damage.
I mean, whatever's around you blows apart. I mean, that.
Yep.
So-
Are we
and that
standing on
noise
a
is still in
platform?
front of you.
The noise is it's still there. It's still there.
It doesn't seem to have any reaction, but the crowd is half screaming and half laughing and shouting and high-fiving as a massive explosion of sound and goblin parts go off around you. You do hear Wise Mommy shout as well as you hit her.
Unfortunately, she probably lives too.
She probably lost her last 2 teeth.
You'll find out.
Oh God! I mean, that's a legitimately dangerous spell, but
Mhm.
it's right on my face. You know, it's right there.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Oh, what you do that for?
There's one right here. Can't you
No,
hear
she
it?
doesn't say anything after the screaming.
No,
Can't
I
you-
say that too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, that's an interesting question. Am I the only one who can hear this illusion?
No, everybody can hear this. But
Why
it
am
is,
I-
well,
Why am I the only one going for it?
it's right next to. I don't know. Why are you?
It's right there.
The answer is everybody else made their perception checks,
Oh yeah, that's valid.
and it's right by your feet.
Die. Okay,
Um,
that's my turn.
okay. I need to actually mark something down since you've killed the goblins.
It counts. It counts. I'm the champion, kind of, for a very technical definition of the word.
All right. You hear the Wise Mummy just croak out like an absolute pain behind you. Says, "No decision this last round." And we come to Toad Munch.
Toadwort.
Totem, sorry.
Alright, so I'm gonna do the nature check again.
Hey, you don't have to do it again.
Oh,
It's
alright.
fine.
Alright, well then just perception roll then. And that is gonna be a 19.
Okay. Fire away or do something else.
Fire away, and that is a 19 again.
Okay. There's another thunk. Not as much cheering this time because everybody's just already in some throng. But you can hear a fairly solid thunk and a squawk.
Huzzah!
Rita,
Alright.
things have gone from 0 to 10 real quickly.
It's
So-
right here. Can't you hear it?
God, I have perfume high to where I can take one additional action
Okay.
once per rest. So I'm debating whether or not I should use that bonus action to either shoot that little trying to get my my kill, or to stomp on on what's his face's Mevis's feet to prove to him that a seagull is not there.
Well, you don't know. I mean, as far as
Uh,
you know, there's no seagull by his feet.
Oh.
He's just been casting shatters.
or at least just a
No, I've been shouting about it. I'm getting
Wow.
angry. Like,
He's
So,
you virtually had. He's just been shouting about it like a seagull near his feet and stuff. So you haven't. You've been shooting at flocks. You're like, well, that,
so I'm
up to you.
gonna. So I'm gonna take my bonus action to shoot the goblin that is trying to get my my kill, and then with my regular action shoot another seagull.
shoot the goblin who's trying to get your kill.
Yeah, because he ran over trying to eat one of the goblins.
Oh, trying to eat one of the seagulls. Oh, okay.
Yeah, bleh, yes.
I mean, he might have been trying to eat one of the goblins. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
Make me an attack roll.
Well, that plus 5 is an 8.
8. Okay. Yes, missed shot chart. Okay, go ahead and roll a d20
Oh dear.
as you shoot into the crowd at that goblin and miss.
This is gonna be wonderful.
And-
Whatever it is, it's gonna be
10.
wonderful.
10.
Okay. You hear this and like an obvious deflection, and someone goes, "Ow, my finger! That was my middle finger. What am I gonna do now? Life's not worth living."
I mean,
Oh god, that was unintentionally evil. Kind of.
All right. So
Fine.
so use your perfume high, and you take another
Mhm.
action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. 24.
Jeez. Okay. Well, you shooting at a Boyd.
Okay. So that's 2.
Okay. Katunk. There's just arrows going all over the place. Actually, less arrows going at the seagulls than you might think.
Oh no.
All right, Dog Munch. So,
All
I mean,
right.
you know what happened behind you. Someone shattered.
yeah, you recognize the spell probably.
I mean, like this happens, right? Shatters just happen when Mevis is around.
Do I know approximately where the flock is?
Make me a perception.
Okay.
It's a little bit more difficult now that we've had
Natural
this
20.
chaos. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you're like
Wow.
you're focused. You know, you can just hear them, those seagulls sailing above you.
All right. I'm going to cast Acid Splash.
All right. I need to check
Roll.
something real quick.
I'd say that's an attack roll, isn't it?
Well, the main thing I'm looking to see if it's one of the sighted spells.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
It's not.
Roll a bubble of acid. Choose a creature within range or 2 creatures within range that are within 5 feet of each other. Target must succeed on a dexterity saving throw.
Yep. So I do get a dex save on these.
Yep. I'm. Hold on. Laura, do you have a coin?
Yeah.
All right. So heads is 1, tails is 2.
It is tails.
All right. So I'm attempting to hit. I will rephrase that. I was assuming there was a 50-50 chance that my target would have another bird within 5 feet of it.
Okay.
So hence the coin flip. but they each get that dex save.
Yep. Okay. You hear the acid impact the ground. It seems like it has hit nothing.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
They panic dexterous birds apparently.
Yeah.
Although you hear squawking and stuff as something seems to have disrupted them but not hit them.
All right.
All right. So Wise Mommy says, all right, you know what? Round over. No one do anything. No one do anything.
but there's still a thing right here.
There's no more. The birds are gone. Birds are gone.
Hang on. I've got it. And I cast Unseen Servant.
Okay.
And as my bonus action on the round, I cast Unseen Servant. I say, get that freaking bird at my feet.
All of a sudden, nothing happened.
Yeah. No, that's I reread the rules like 3 times. I'm pretty sure absolutely nothing will happen because if you give an Unseen Servant invalid order, it just defaults. It zeroes out.
So you get the blindfolds ripped off of you.
Ah, where is it?
You just look
Where
up,
is it?
There's blood and guts all over the place.
I'm like
There's
scrabbling at the
dead
ground
birds,
where the sound
all
is
of
coming
them
from.
smoking. There's ashen patches on the ground. You see the Wise Mommy, like her staff is broken on the ground. She's bleeding. A lot of the goblins have all moved like over here or are moving over here to get out of the way. One of them has like an arrow in his hand.
Why would you shoot the goblin? What the heck, Rita?
It is, and out of all of this, you look over and there's just like 2 perfect birds with toadwarts fletchings in them, just like on the ground.
I go out, I grab them, and I like hold them with my head, like cheering for myself.
So Toadwort hit 2, Rita actually hit 2, Dog Munch hit 1. Mavis hit 3 goblins, no birds.
I win. Oh, by the way, so the minute runs out, right? So the sound goes away.
Well, yeah, actually, the sound is still at your feet.
Yeah, no, I'm scratching at the ground, trying to dig out to where this bird is coming from.
It's just in midair.
I will spend the whole. No, it's got to be down. It's. I know all about echolocation. Okay, I'm a smart goblin. I know this kind of thing. Right?
No, nobody's going to question you.
No, they're not.
Don't worry about it.
It's gonna dig.
All right. So the Wise Mommy says, enough of this place. The second dare. The Sturge Swamp Stomp. She points over at the swampy area, and you see that there is those haphazard arrangement of these wobbly posts, and there have been everyone here. Does everyone here know what a Sturge is?
I do.
No.
No.
Okay, it is a giant furry mosquito that has like
Ew.
claws and stuff on it. It has like a huge proboscis. It's the thing that Dog Munch saw the front half of last time, and there are there are several of them. And when I say several, there are a dozen tied to those posts in the swamp up at the top.
Here's a link to it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Stream chat.
Oh,
Yep, that is a story.
wondrous.
Oh.
Yep.
Ew.
Mm-hmm. And they are tied to posts in that swampy area. And the Wise Mommy says, missing half of her teeth, so she's down to 1, is, you chieftains, coughs a bunch of blood, in training, will kill as many of the big bugs as possible, preferably by stomping. Bring out the stomping boots.
Oh.
And several goblins bring out big human boots that look like they're all nasty and grimy, and there's like dried blood at the edges of them. And they give them to you and say, wear these big mosquito stomping boots.
Hey, third.
Mm-hmm.
How large is my unseen servant?
How large? What does it say?
Well, see, that's why I'm curious, because I don't see it saying. And again, I don't have the official thing because I don't have the player's manual.
It's shapeless, so it's not any size.
Well, it constantly references humans. It can do things that a human servant can do.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess it has an AC, so it'd have to have a size.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we'll just say it's the medium size.
Okay. I command my unseen servant to put the boot on.
Okay. So, so two of the boots like rise up in midair and seem to be placed where like a human's feet would be, and then go back on the ground. So there's just two boots that seem to be animated on their own. And Wise Mummy says, I guess that'll work.
I mean, I got this guy for an hour.
Yeah. Well, I don't care. The rest of you are handed boots as well.
Yeah.
So these are cumbersome.
Except for me.
Right. They reduce your speed by 5 feet, although it doesn't really matter right now. But if you try to do anything acrobatic, it may be difficult while wearing these boots. You see also on those posts, actually, let me change the map real quick, because there is, out of all things, a actual map for this.
Oh. For this thing and nothing else.
Yeah, and nothing else.
So how big are these things compared to us?
They're about the same size.
Yeah, they're small, I think. Hey!
Over
All
here.
right, where are we at? Grab pieces. Starting spot.
Over here. So you see there are posts. The red mark is a sturge tied to a post. There are planks that are about a foot wide that have been placed between them. And the Wise Mommy says, just gotta kill the most. That's all you gotta do. Once they're all dead or all the goblins are dead, there's over. Go!
I cast enlarge on myself.
Jesus.
You cast enlarge on yourself.
Double the
The boots
size,
fit.
double the stench.
The boots fit now.
Cord. Lorecast shatter. I'm thinking about it.
We'll go opposite direction then. How about that? Rita, what do you do?
Oh, I just stomp out onto the freaking things. 'Cause
Okay.
I have.
Move your token.
Right. So.
Oh,
Remember, you have like 25 feet speed right now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
Now, when crossing these planks, you must make an acrobatics check
oh God.
with
Okay.
these huge cumbersome boots on.
So here.
Dexterity acrobatics.
Dexterity. I have a lot of dex. That's 16.
16. All right, no problem. You use your stomping boots.
Okay.
Insert song here.
So you see those
Made for
sturges buzzing
stomping.
angrily there. You get the feeling that if you are next to them, they will be able to strike at you with their claws and their suckers.
Lovely.
They're not fun.
No.
Especially
Okay.
if you're already damaged from any shatter spells that have gone off recently.
Right. Toadwort. Yeah, you're coming into this pretty heavily damaged, so good luck.
So
Mm.
weapons.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Can we use weapons or just the
yeah.
the boots?
I
Use
mean, I
weapons.
haven't presented any rules, so
Okay.
do what you want to do.
Okay. Cool.
Do you have a weapon you want to use?
Oh yes. Sorry. I thought.
I could use. I like the idea that she pulls out her bow and is like, "Huh, I could use this," and then she just stands there like,
Resuming default action.
yeah.
All right, so I am going to. That's a 17. I'm going to shoot my bow at this first little red dot here.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
That's a, shit.
Please
That's a 6.
6. Okay. You staple this sturge to the post, and it cracks and slumps over. It is done.
Oh,
Okay.
Doesn't seem to take much.
poor thing.
All right. Next up, let us head to Toadwort.
Well, I'm just gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I need to make the acrobatics
That's right.
check, right?
Mhm.
Alright. That is a 15.
All right. You're fine. You nimbly cross over.
And I'm going to take out my sling and fire at this one.
Okay. Make me an attack roll. Poof, I'm an attack roll.
That's a unnatural 20.
A natural 20. All right, it strikes it right center mass. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
That's going to be d4 plus 2. That's 5 damage.
Oof. All right, a crushing hit. So it crumples up and buzzes out. It is motionless, and you have scored a kill.
Huzzah!
You notice the crowd is much further back for this event
Why?
and much spread out.
Can't
All
you?
right.
Me wonder why.
Mevis.
Okay, so this is the range on my shatter.
Okay.
Or actually, no, this is probably better right there.
All right.
Bye.
Roll damage.
Just and I'll do a bonus action too, but that'll wait a minute. So that's going to be 5 plus 8, which I can't do in my head. 13. Jesus Christ, I'm rolling really well. That's 21.
Okay. Even if I save for half, it would not matter. So the sturges, the planks, the supports, everything here blows to bits. The sturge pieces go everywhere. This plank goes all over the place. This plank is gone. This sturge is gone. This plank is gone. How much was that? Yeah, that's about right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think I could get that far on.
Yeah, as you X4 sturges, part of the supports, and create the huge dry hole in the swamp, which doesn't seem to be very deep now that you've probed it a little bit, where there's just a radius of like sound that has caused it to part. So it's just slowly seeping back to fill the hole.
And as my bonus action,
Do I
Okay.
have to roll a dexterity save since some of my this part right here was attached to what I'm on?
nah, you're fine. You're fine.
If you want to, you can.
You're fine.
It has not affected your particular part yet.
Okay.
As a bonus action, I command my unseen servant to move towards the far left bank, and that's it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does presumably, but actually you can see the.
I can see the boots.
So a curious thing, it doesn't seem to be walking using them, so it's just kind of like floating towards there.
Okay, you know what? Sure.
Just dragging the toes.
Sure. That's all I got.
Okay. So it's like just two boots, just ice gliding over the ground. Looks like a video game bug. All right.
I was just thinking that. It's T-posing. Just straight across.
The enlarged dog munch.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Does my movement change at all?
Yeah, I will say you gain back your movement that you lost previously. Unless enlarge reduce gives you any additional movement.
I don't know. Large reduce.
I think it just makes you bigger. Large. Its weight is multiplied. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Do an extra D4.
Doesn't look like it doesn't even mention
Doesn't do
speed.
anything. Yeah, it doesn't do anything to your speed. No.
Okay. Well, that sucks.
Sure, larger though. So
It does give you more strength check.
Yeah,
For
but
stomping
I'm
on
too
stuff.
far away to do anything.
Oh wait, no. Actually, you wouldn't be that size because you're going from small to medium.
Yeah, I was just saying, no, I won't. You could just double move this round and get up to like the later posts. Like I've got my guy kind of going for these posts up here, but you could probably make that way before him because he's only got 15 speed. You've got 60 to work with if you double move.
Yeah.
By the way, Cord, I gotta be honest, I was really tempted to be like, all right, I cast Shatter on Mommy. Probably kill her.
Get it.
Yeah, you might
21
want to
damage.
kill her until you one of us becomes the chieftain.
Oh, that's a good point. But I just became chieftain because I killed her.
But she wasn't chieftain. She just wise
Oh, yeah.
shaman.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot, I'm the wise shaman now. Damn it.
Ooh, wait a minute.
First order of business, new chieftain. And I put you through the dares.
Again.
And then you kill me.
And then we kill the next one and the next one, and then we're all dead. TPK.
Yeah, pretty much.
Any chance you could create a 15-foot cone for me?
I should be able to. Hold on a second. I've got a template over here somewhere.
We're dead.
I keep meaning to grab. There's actually a thing that has like D&D pieces. I keep meaning to save them, and I keep forgetting to do it.
Yeah, I've got. Here we go. Cone markers. This is what I want. 15-foot cone.
Oh, cool. Shazam. That's even the right size. Yeah.
Okay. Not as effective as I hoped. All right, I guess I will double move. And I am here.
All right, go ahead. Make me an acrobatics check to go across these beams.
That's Dex. Oh, that's actually not bad.
Yeah, most of us have decent decks.
17.
17. All right, no problem. The boards are bouncing like up and down with the added weight, but you pretty nimbly hop over there, and with your enlarge, it's pretty easy to just step over there. Okay.
Well, that was my turn.
Well, cool. Rita, what's she gonna do?
All right. So Mevis has taken out everything over here.
You can jump. You can make that jump.
Yeah.
You can do it.
So
No, Mevis. Or wait, I'm Mevis.
That's a character.
No, it is.
All right.
It is.
All right. So I want to make the jump.
You should
Shoot.
jump on Shadow Machine. Just with the boots.
No reason, just turn around.
It's just, he's there.
So, well, I think I want to jump. Would I be able to jump over here?
That'd be a mighty athletic.
Yeah, that would be a hell of a check. You could probably do it. That's probably
Maybe.
below 20 or
Oh.
at 20.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
But it is physically possible.
So,
If you wait a turn, I could give you Bardic Inspiration. You could make the jump. You got this.
well, I've got a bow and arrow, so screw it. I'm going to get this one.
Is nobody going to jump on any of these things?
How?
I'm trying to.
I know. It's funny to me because I cast Shatter because of course I did.
All right, so I'm going to get that one.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Ka-chunk.
Oh, that 22.
Wow. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you hit it right between the numbers, and can you do less than 2 points of damage?
6.
Okay. You arrow this one, and it is a former Sturge. Rita scores another one. I was like, we like it when there's not like huge explosions when this happens.
Hey!
The other one says, I like the explosions.
Thank you. I like that one. When I take over, you're getting more food than the others are.
There you go. See, kissing up works. All right. Toadwort.
I shouldn't have used my second action so early. I could have used it here to really screw Guido over.
1, 2.
All right. Now you're going to have to
As I say, that's a
be an
jump.
athletics check to jump over there, sir.
Yes. That is what's my athletics is dex.
Oh,
I should
athletics,
actually have
athletics
athletics.
is strength, sir.
Oh, it's strength. Oh.
Strength athletics. You're making a standing
Oh.
jump from post.
Oh. All right, I thought it was athletics. All right, and that was 17.
17. Okay. Sufficient. Still a mighty jump for a goblin, but you springboard off of there and land on the other plank.
And while I'm jumping, I put my arms out because I have my little dragon cape, and I was like make it look like I'm gliding over the style points.
All right, Nacho Libre.
My job.
Then I walk
Okay.
over to this other Sturge, and I just kick it really hard with my boot.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
That is a 15.
15. All right. You do a stomp on this one.
Stop.
And that gets the crowd really going because they're like, somebody use the stomping boots.
And what's the damage roll that I had to use?
It doesn't matter if you're using the stomping boots. You stomp them.
Oh, okay. Stomp.
They have 2 hit points. Splat. It makes a pretty satisfying crunch. You know, it's pretty nice.
It's not quite a shatter, but that's a good sound.
Mm-hmm. All right. Speaking of shatter, unless you've got a bonus action to do, Toadwort.
I don't even know what Druid's bonus action is.
What can I do as a... Well, I do have a bonus action for Dragon Spirit. Or can I use that as a bonus action? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
So I'll use my Dragon Spirit and use a Breath of Fire to just destroy that one.
Okay.
Oh.
And this gout of flame comes out, and there's no way I can save, even if I. Well, actually, technically, you could roll 3 1s, and then I could save. But then they would.
Well, that's a 3. That's a 1.
Okay, yeah,
that's
it's
a
dead.
1. Yeah, it's dead.
Technically
So you
possible.
stomp and then roast. Very good.
Just fling,
And-
stomp, burn.
Yep. And then this post and the plank are now on fire. Okay,
He's on
next
fire.
up, Nevis.
So I'll take my bonus action first.
Okay.
Hover. Here we go.
Okay.
This thing is really slow. There's much less left than there used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do actually have... Oh, no, I don't. I mean, they don't have to understand me for me to vicious mockery them, right?
Nope, they just have to hear you.
And I do have range. Yep, it's 60 foot.
I know Sturges are pretty wise.
I'm gonna vicious mockery the one that's in front of Rita. This one over here.
Like you blood-sucking parasite.
Yeah.
Resemble that remark. All right, wisdom save. They roll a natural 20.
Oh god.
Wow.
You look over at the Sturge, and it looks at you, and it's got this long, wise gray beard.
Now it will. So that's it. Yeah, it doesn't take any damage because vicious mockery sucks because it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, that's my turn. Yeah.
Okay, and then back down to Dog Munch.
So I guess I'm going to, using the boots, squish that one.
Okay, make an attack roll.
10.
10. All right. It's a little squirmy, but you manage to stomp it in the face, and it goes. Makes a good, good old crunch.
Okay.
And people are like, the stompy boots again. Yes.
The stompy crowd goes wild.
And they seem to be intensely fascinated with stompy boots. All right. You have any bonus actions you wish to take?
Um,
What does sorcerer do for bonus actions?
They've got a
sorcery.
few depending on their spells and stuff. As far as what Dog Munch has, as far as bonus actions.
I was gonna say mine is disengage and hide, other than casting thing.
Yeah, Dog Munch doesn't have much as far as bonus actions go, unfortunately.
No.
Okay, that's fine.
Nope, that's it.
All right. Which Dog Munch? Rita. Rita.
All right.
There are 2
So-
left.
Small question. If I jump from here, right on top of here, if I can do it, will I hit the bug?
You could potentially hit the bug.
Okay.
It's not impossible for the elephant to dangle from the edge of the cliff by a flower.
I would tell you this: you've got you look into your future, and you see an athletics and an attack roll in your future.
Yes. So I'm going to try for it.
Okay.
Alright.
Perform
Athletics.
a strength athletics check as you make a running start to leap over.
Oh, I forgot.
My God, 18.
18. All right.
Okay.
Kadoing. You leap into
Oh,
the air
God.
and land on the board and make an attack roll as you come around.
Goomba
at him.
stomp this thing. Goomba stomp.
Jesus Christ. Oh, what is that? Math.
What's-
23.
23.
God.
All right, yeah, you don't even hit the plank before you kick him and splatter him and then land on the plank.
See you around,
Down
Cord.
off him.
Feel better.
The boats do it. All right, there is one left as we come over to Mr. Toadport.
Mr. Tilworth's Wild Ride.
Unfortunately, it's all the way on the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are you physically capable of getting that this round?
With my sling, yes.
That's
Hmm.
true.
So
I think that might be a disadvantaged shot, though.
Yeah, that's an interesting
What's
shot.
the range in your sling say?
30 over 120.
Yeah, it is a disadvantaged shot since it is a long-range shot.
Well,
But
I
you
mean, I can move to get closer.
You can. You'd be an athletics check and a pretty big one to make
Wow.
a standing leap from board to board.
Plus,
Well, not
these
from
are
board to board.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
I can hop in the water,
Okay.
or can I?
You can do whatever you want to, sir. It is about a 10-foot drop into a swamp.
Yeah.
you just
Fearless,
You just
fearless,
disappear.
fearless. Take more damage. Take more damage.
Then I'm going to make it like a running jump, like over to here,
Jeez, that's oh my god.
and then
I
I
hop.
think that board is destroyed.
Well, over.
it's not. It's a half board right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
think that what you will.
Yes.
Yeah. That okay. Make an athletics check. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard.
That's going to be 16.
16. All right. You barely manage to hang on. Like you get the tiptoes up on there, and
Whoa. Yeah.
and make an attack roll.
Attack roll. Sling. That's a 15.
15. All right. So you thread it through, and you manage to impact this last sturge, crush its body,
Oh.
and wait, that's the note of sympathy you get because you killed the sturge.
What?
All right, and the crowd's like, sturges all gone, all 5 of them.
Surge is gone.
Uh,
Wait, oh, 5. There were 12.
math hard.
You goblins terrible at math. Goblins must be good at math.
One of the goblins says, I never heard that before. Maybe we have smart chieftain, who knows? But anyway, Wise Mommy says, on to the last challenge. The bird pie.
Ooh.
Bird pie.
And she points over to a very large pan-ish, cauldron-ish bowl thing.
There it is.
This is
Bonk.
the same thing that you had seen. Yep, this is perfect. That you had seen last night, Dog Munch. And it is subsequently filled with a bunch of nasty looking goop as goblins start trucking out buckets full of hot slurries of spoiled milk, swamp water, mashed up grass, dead birds. And as it's being filled up, the mommy says, everyone pile in, and points to the dish.
Swan dive.
Oh
Wall enlarged.
gosh. I'm gonna have my unseen servant go in instead of me. With the boots still on, by the way.
Okay. No, Wise Mommy says, no, you get inside.
I am. See?
No.
I am.
No.
I'm gonna convince her that I actually am in.
Sure, make a deception check.
I'm good at that. Believe it or not, it's one of the things I'm good at.
They don't call me Wise Mommy.
Oh ho ho ho. That's this isn't performance. But it's still a +2, so that's 18.
Okay.
I'm in. See her watch. I'll prove it. I'll dance back and forth. And then the boots are gonna
She looks thoroughly confused and then seems like she decides she doesn't want to deal with this.
I cast Shatter. I'll put on that. No, I don't know.
Okay.
That'd be a
the
hell of a
unseen
time
servant
to
is
do
inside.
it.
And this thing is being filled. It's not like scalding hot, but it's pretty hot stuff, and it's nasty. It smells about as bad as Dog Munch's breath. So, Dog Munch, you may be right at home here. This is like the stuff you normally eat.
These are cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And as it is filled up, they take those bags out and start dumping what you now see to be some sort of weird flowery concoction, which starts to crust up as soon as it hits the top. It seems very much like they're making some sort of instant pie around you. And you can feel as you're in here, it start to harden up. And a couple of the goblins come in here with ropes and they start tying up your hands and your feet. And
Oh, I think we find out what happens to chieftains.
no, Wise Mommy says, the dare is the first one and the second one and the third one and whoever many in there. To get out of here, scores the most points. First one's the best.
Real quick, thank you, a pack of 12 ninjas, and I love the song. I'm going to share that out loud. Goblin, stab your heart. Goblin, stab your face. Goblin, kick your butt into outer space.
Oh, outer space. Better than inner space.
And if you want to put that towards something, please let me know.
All right. So it is a tight squeeze in here. While this is filling up, they also grab some crates which are screeching and bring them in here and open up the tops of them, and you see that there are some eagles that are tied up that they dump in here as well, and they just start squawking and splashing around next to you. Bird pie, you know. And as this concoction hardens around you, the Wise Mommy says, all right, on 3, go 3. And all the goblins start chanting bird pie. Now one of you is out of this thing, technically, but they're still watching the boots that are just like crusted up inside of there.
Yeah, I figured I'm still going to have to get the unseen servant. I thought about cheating because I figured out a way to cheat, but I'm not going to. That'd be mean.
So we'll randomize the order here. So hold on.
I'm cheating enough as is. I got it for Halo Wars 2, pack of 12 ninjas. Thank you again.
All right. Toadwort. What are you gonna do?
All right, I will do produce flame and burn the ropes that are.
Your hands are currently tied, unfortunately.
Well,
Does it
can-
require motion in order to do it?
I don't know. Let me check.
Was it burning hands?
Verbal
No, produce
semantic.
flame.
It does require motion to be able to,
Oh, yep.
do this.
Oh, well then, can burning hands are
Let's see.
work?
More AoE damage. That'd be great.
Yeah, I mean,
Verbal semantic. Yep, it is unfortunately.
that's good because that would hit everyone in there if you did that.
Hmm.
And I mean, you know,
Now, the obvious things are you can either try to dexterity out of these things or break them, or, you know, like you're trying to do, try and come up with a spell that perhaps will get you out of there. But
Do we have an intelligence on the eagles?
an intelligence on the eagles. What are you trying?
he's trying to tame the
Animal-
eagles.
Animal friendship. I'm trying to. I want to know what their intelligence.
I'm pretty sure they have 3.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Okay, I misunderstood. Make me just an intelligence nature check.
Intelligence nature.
Mhm.
That will be a 15.
15. You know, as far as big birds go, eagles are kind of smart. They're not the stupidest bird,
Hmm.
but they don't talk, they don't speak, they're still just a bird.
Hmm. Well, then I guess I'll just dexterity my way out of the ropes.
Okay. Go ahead and make a dexterity check. If you have sleight of hand, you can use that instead.
I do not, and that is 21.
21. Oh, wow. Okay. So you managed to slip out of the bonds in the first try. Wow,
Yeah.
an amazing roll.
Yes.
Yep. And you burst out of the cross. Now, what you can see is that you've got a choice here. You can feel this burning like slosh in here. If you stay in here for much longer, it's probably going to start actually scalding you. So you could just dump yourself out right here and be done with it, or you could untie your friends. It's up to you.
I will dump myself out of there right now.
Perfect. All right, so you get out of there before any real damage happens.
Second place, good try. Good
Mhm.
get over.
You weren't
Everyone-
even in there. Don't
I'm right here. I'm right here. I already got it out.
And everyone goes, "Weird goblin, yeah!"
Huzzah!
All right. Next up, Rita.
All right, so I have pretty decent dexterity, so I am going to try to wriggle out of the bonds.
Okay.
That is 15.
15. Unfortunately, you're tied a little too tight.
Oh,
If there's one thing these goblins know how to do, it's to tie up prisoners. You are sitting there struggling against it. It's no use. You can feel the bottoms of your feet starting to get pretty warm.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yes, that is the end of your turn. So you take 1 fire damage, Rita. All right. Next up, Dog Munch.
All right. First thing I'm going to do is use Tides of Chaos.
oh God.
Why?
That already sounds like a splendid idea.
Okay.
I'm giving myself advantage on the getting loose from the ropes.
Yeah, okay.
Would you like to use strength or dexterity? Probably dexterity, I guess.
Dex.
Okay.
So that's 19 and a 19.
Wow. Okay. Those tides of chaos were in your favor, apparently, as you slip out of your bonds.
All right. So I guess that's my action now.
That's right.
Um,
Aw, they were just part of the soup.
I wanted to see if they'd actually fight each other, but no.
Okay.
Fine.
I'm going to stay in the cauldron
Okay.
in case Rita does not get out on this next turn. I will be there to free her. If she does get free, then I have other plans.
All right. In that case, if you're staying in at the end of your turn, you'll take 1 fire damage.
Yep.
And then we go to Mevis.
Okay. So I'm going to ask the GM this. How easy is it going to be for my unseen servant to get those boots out?
So when they were trying to tie up the unseen servant, they really only has the boots.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, he should be completely...
It can just slip out of them, but at that point, it just looks like the boots are in there.
Well, no, the point is I want the unseen servant to toss the boots out.
All right. I will say it is a very easy check. However, it only has a strength of 2.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be -4.
So it's easy, but it's very weak. So
All right. I'll just do it. That's the order. This is my bonus action, by the way. My action's going to be to cast Shatter on them. Oh, thank God. So it's a 16, so that's a 12.
okay. Yeah, the boots kick themselves out.
And I'm going
Not
to,
much of an issue.
I'm going to roll performance.
Okay.
And I roll really well. That's going to be a 20-something. 22.
Yes. Okay.
And I'm going to, cartwheel backwards. Backflip up into, so that my feet plant firmly in the boots. And I'm going to do, a ta-da! And, wait, hang on. In preparation for this, in the past, I had been getting... Shut up. I've been getting, little bits of ripped, whatever's nearby, bits of mud and ripped, soiled cloth and all that. And I've just bundled it up so I can go and have some confetti as I land.
Okay. Some swamp confetti.
Yep.
Okay. So you get into those boots and they all slosh around as there's soup and all sorts of gunk in there. So there's a little bit of an explosion as your feet go into there. And you toss your confetti. And the goblin's we never seen anything like this before, ever. And the goblins that are still alive and uninjured, they seem to have gotten a little bit closer now, are just very enthusiastically oohing and awing at this display of whatever this is. They don't know.
It's something.
You're like, I don't know what's happening here, but it's really interesting. So a lot of them seem very enthralled by what's going on here. Is there anything else you'd
That's all I got because that's
Okay.
well. No, I could take an action. You know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on myself, just real quick.
Okay.
Which D is that?
It's a D8.
Thank you. And that's my action.
All
Oh,
right.
God, I rolled well. My health.
Okay. Toadwort, I'm assuming you don't want to do anything, or maybe you do. We'll see.
I'll shatter you if you come after me. I'm just saying. You know I'll do it.
You're also muted.
I don't know where I will.
I shattered him so hard he went muted.
I could.
You should play to the crowd. Think WWF. And just think what you would be doing in that situation if this was in the middle of the ring, right?
Are you going for dog munch or toad something? Because Guido's dog munch.
Me. It's my turn.
Yeah,
It's your turn. Oh.
It's Shadow Machine's turn.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to, just as a celebration, cast Flaming Sphere into the air, then use Control Flames to make it look like a dragon and fly it around in the air.
Okay. 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 Go ahead and make me a performance check then.
What's your performance?
That's my performance is a -1.
You
Well,
got
man.
this.
Thankfully, I got a 19, which makes it an 18.
Wow.
Nice.
There's a lot of performance going on.
There is. It's a performance art.
Okay. So
Fire dragon.
there's like fire, and everyone's like, "Oh, fire! Whoa!" There's been a lot of fire before, but this one is particularly cool.
Like, imagine like the dragon firework from Lord of the Rings.
Mhm.
Then it just goes over above the Sturge swamp and then just makes a big firework.
There's been more magic happening here than there's probably happened in most of these goblins'
I
lives.
was gonna say, do they know what magic is? All right.
They know of the concept. All right, Rita.
got
Still in the pie.
So dexterity again, because I think that's the only option.
Wouldn't strength be better for you?
Or strength.
Hang on, where's
Oh,
your
yeah.
stats?
Strength as
Where's
well.
your
Okay,
stats?
so I have 13 strength, so that might be better.
It's
I have
no,
16.
no. Dex is better. I'm wrong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you have a
Dex is better.
16 on Dex.
Yeah.
my bad.
So dexterity. That is a natural 20.
A natural 20. All right, that does it. You managed to slip out the second time. Do you want to stay here or you want to leave?
No. I am vacating
Okay.
Why?
because ouch.
All right. And then Dog Munch, you see that Rita has extricated herself, okay?
I cast enlarge on myself again.
Okay.
I should now be large.
Okay.
It's like no.
So you're like taking a bath now in this thing.
Bird pie bad now. No.
Like you're crowding the eagles for like
I'm going to start chowing down.
Oh,
one of those people who fills their bathtubs with spaghetti and you're like
Oh, gross, gross. Oh, that's worse than what I was actually picturing, which is technically worse.
Oh no.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay. You got a full meal on your hands here.
Yep.
So, chieftain or not, you're going to be happy at the end of this.
Yep.
I was gonna
Alright.
make a joke
Do I
about.
also take a point of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
I kind of want to make a joke
Um,
about Goblin Girl bathwater.
Ah.
Mm,
Oh. Gross. Oh, I hate the concept. Ugh.
all right. So, let's say this. This is getting a little bit late.
Yeah, we're still on the dares.
You eat, you eat for a while until this thing is basically finished. Since you're large and you can eat this up pretty quickly, and you'll stop taking fire damage because, what else is there left to give you fire damage? It's in your stomach.
You start taking stomach damage.
You start taking stomach damage, you explode, your character's dead.
No.
So, question, Dog Munch, do you want to... The wise mommy is just kind of staring at you, and she says, "Yeah, do you really care about being chieftain? Or you just want to eat?"
Do you have any more?
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't care about being chieftain, he's just hungry. All right.
He's always hungry.
He is.
He always hungry. So we
All right.
never have to worry about scavengers. He eats all the corpses.
Yeah, that's why he's grouped with us. We kill things and he eats them.
He's
Okay.
housekeeping.
You make good court, person. All right, so she points towards Mevis, Toadwort, and Rita then. And says, "These three have completed the dares. But only one will be chieftain."
I'll heal you if you name me chieftain.
Mm.
I got
What
two-
else do the rest of you have? Do you have any bribes?
That's my bribe. I'll get rid of all that pain. Make it all better.
I have 2 jars of stewed beetles and grubs.
Okay.
I have halfling toes. Pickled
Oh.
halfling toes. I've also got a horse hoof. And I take out this like rotten, desiccated
hoofs.
horse hoof.
So she's looking back. You know, all three make me persuasion checks.
Oh, hey, something I'm really good at.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
So I gotta admit, it is very close between two people right here.
I get
Oh.
a 17.
So that would be charisma.
I didn't roll.
I get a 15.
That'd be a 16.
Wow.
My charisma's -1.
You actually rolled better than me. I just had the better bonus.
All right. So she looks
I-
back and... Go ahead, Dogwatch.
I take out one of my totems
Okay.
and start shaking it and kind of chanting.
Okay.
Don't let them bribe you.
Oh god.
Quiet, you. You're eating.
Sure, you can make a persuasion too. Or you can intimidate, because, I mean, it's
Yeah,
up to you.
at this point.
Would this technically be deception?
I mean, what are you trying to deceive them of?
Yeah,
That my totem is magical,
Oh.
but it's personal.
I mean, they believe that. You don't need deception.
Deception DC 0.
Yeah. I mean, it says use to threaten other goblins, so I'm pretty sure they'll... Well, yeah.
They're unimpressed.
Oh. Are they?
I didn't botch it, but it's
Okay.
I didn't roll above a 10, so
Gotcha. It's like halfling toes and stuff, though. So, okay. Just all right. Okay. I cannot decide.
We all be chieftain.
Yes, but
But
no. Actually, I decided against it. That's a stupid idea.
I cast vicious mockery on her.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Oh,
Okay.
She needs a wisdom saving throw. You too stupid to understand value of multiple chieftains.
I failed.
So it's not a lot of damage. But she gets a disadvantage on her next attack roll. That's a 4.
4 damage. All right, she falls down bleeding. She just slumps over and goes,
I walk over. Now she's conscious, right?
no, she's unconscious.
Okay, so I walk over. So let me rephrase my statement. If I ask her something, like, will she be aware of it? You know, obviously she's unconscious, but will she cognate the question in the depths of her soul?
Based on your past experience, who knows?
I,
Could be a toss up.
okay, well I'm gonna walk over because I'm not a complete dick, and I'm gonna whisper, "Make us all the chieftains," and then I cast Cure on her. I heal her for 7.
Okay. So she has about twice as much HP, or more than twice as much as she just did.
Oh God.
We're all the chieftains.
So she wakes up and you're whispering, "We're all the chieftains.
And this is
We're all the
probably
Jedi." And
I am all the Sith. I mean,
Okay.
what was I saying?
we were saying we're all the chief. I can roll like intimidate or whatever on this.
Just
It's
make me a persuasion with advantage.
Okay, so
it's
that's
too
good,
bad
'cause I'm-
defib isn't in this
Whoops.
game.
Oh my god, I would totally use it. All those goblins grouped up.
Yep. Just
Okay.
all right. This tribe weak. Go find another.
My dice are not great today. Even with advantage, it's only 16.
Okay, that don't worry. That's sufficient to convince a half dead person who's groggy. He's like, "Oh, what is saying? Oh, yes, I've been spoken to, and you are all the chieftains now. I want to lay down."
Okay, you go
All
later.
the chieftains, four chieftains better, yes, than one chieftain, four chieftains, maybe, take care of Pa.
I cast vicious mark. No,
Oops.
I'm kidding.
What am I saying? They will take care of
Yeah.
Munchmeat. Pa Munchmeat.
Yeah.
I need to lay down.
Wait.
Maybe they have
Where is
trying to
Munchmeat
get
Pa?
another hoof.
Where's
Take them
Munchmeat Pa?
to the chieftain chambers.
Where's Munchmeat Pa? Pommy Bunch. Bunchmeat Mokan.
She's not listening. A bunch of goblins.
Bunchkeep
come over
Marg.
and they
Marski
start
Spook.
Hoisting everybody.
No! Ah!
and
Wait!
to carry them
Wait!
off. Dog Munch.
Where is Persky
they
Spark?
Just carry your. Actually, hold on. You're enlarged and in a platter.
Yeah, I was gonna say he is large at the
You are
moment.
being dragged in the platter.
Just
And it's not a graceful drag. It's like and like the stuff is sloshing.
I'm picturing
over.
like
The
8 goblins, all of which like some are grabbing like your clothes.
It's
like
one
your
of those things
hair.
like one side is obviously stronger than the other one, so it's just like kind of going around in like a shuffling motion. But you're being dragged into the cave, back to the chieftain's chambers, which is obviously meant for one chieftain. So you're all crowded in.
How long does enlarge last?
we're just squished up against the walls.
Concentration.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, concentration up to a minute. So.
I was just can he fit through the door right now?
No, he can. It's not a. I mean, this pot had to get out in there.
Okay,
somehow.
okay, I'm just
Um,
making sure.
It's not comfortable.
Yeah, so I'm
So-
kind of up in the corner, like trying to get away from the
So-
smell, failing at it.
Can I
So-
try to get the concentration check by literally taking the flat of my blade if there's a scabbard, just knocking him on the back of the head with the scabbard? Would I be able to do that?
Oh, you can do whatever you want to. I don't know how Dog Munch will like it.
He's got spells. I'm just saying.
Does have
And
spells.
you're already hurt because you took damage from my shatter
He
earlier.
has spells, and he's primed for Wild Magic Surge right now.
He is.
So, speaking of which, do we want to do a minor retcon? Since I did the Tides of Chaos before, and then I cast the Enlarge after that, did you want to do the Wild Magic Surge on that, or?
No, we'll save it. This is I can
Okay.
decide if you want to do it anyway. I have the power.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's
So-
very-
Otherwise,
why are you
otherwise he
threatening
might
me?
potentially. Oh, we retcon the fireball that killed everybody. That's the
So
worst.
I want to hit you with something to distract you enough to where you forget
Stop
about
being big.
the enlarge.
Stop being
Yeah.
big.
Dog Munch, you've seen this happen before. Rita's coming up on you to hit you with something.
This happens every other Tuesday.
Yeah, just stop being big.
As she swings, I'm going to release the spell.
And I just go say,
That's also happened before.
Yep. Rita, just make me a deck save, Rita.
okay.
I'm reminded of the
Oh,
Charlie
God.
Brown.
Oh, the horse, not the horse,
Yeah,
the
with the football.
football with
Yeah.
Lucy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So deck save. That is literally 21.
Oh wow. Okay, so you can catch yourself before you go face first into the junk. Also, meanwhile, the Eagles have quieted down. They just seem to be resigned to their fate. They're just kind of like sitting there scared, all nasty and stuff.
I'll free one of the eagles. I'll be nice.
Too fresh.
It They're not running anywhere.
When I say I mean my unseen servant, obviously.
Gotcha.
I got this guy for an hour.
Oh, no.
I'm
I mean, the Eagles at this point, they're in that stage where they're just frozen. They're not going anywhere right
okay,
now.
so he's gonna very slowly shove one out the
Okay.
cave. Go
An eagle
grab the
gets
other
slowly shoved out of the cave.
one.
I'll cast Animal Friendship on the other one.
Okay.
As it's being shoved, it's like I really like you.
Okay.
I'll message you.
The
Call
eagle
me.
seems much more friendly towards you, and it kind of hops up and tries to make its way through the gunk over to you.
The unseen servant still has its order, so it's gonna keep doing that. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's how that works, because they're robots, basically.
Meanwhile, you find some stuff in this cave, or into the chieftain's chambers. There are spoils. There are all sorts of
Ooh.
assorted looting things. Most of them like broken dog slicers, dented armor fragments, shiny rocks, jars of pickles, art objects that have been slashed up.
Ooh.
But in all of the bird parts in various stages of decay, there are some items of interest. There are 4 potions of cure wounds, or healing potions rather. Sorry.
Yeah.
There's a fire resistance potion.
Ooh.
There is what looks like a very fancy magical stick, which
Ooh.
the more arcanely astute among you will recognize as a wand, whatever it does. I don't know. There is a dog slicer which is on fire.
Ooh.
Ooh. Fire.
What?
Fire dog slicer.
Okay, you can.
Flaming dog.
There's a human cloak.
Oh, I'm taking that. That's
Mhm.
mine. Yeah.
You also see there's this very fancy human-looking pouch, and when you look inside there, there's this glistening obsidian-like bead inside of there. There is also a necklace that has, it's not written on it, but there's a bunch of rope tied around it. Like the owner of this didn't really want it to move around a lot. And then there's a bunch of what you only assume is some sort of glue, because there's a bunch of stuff stuck together next to it that seems to have been unable to come apart. But there's like 5 or so ounces left of it.
I've got my fancy cloak. I'm gonna have my unseen servant actually wear it for right now.
Okay, sure. So your unseen servant has a cloak of Elvenkind on.
It's much easier for him to hide right now.
Yes,
Wait.
it's easier for the invisible creature to hide now. I'll just tell you what these is because like we don't want to spend a whole lot of time figuring out. The wand is lesser restoration.
Ooh.
The dog slicer is a flaming dog slicer.
Ooh.
Bead's a bead of force. The necklace is a necklace of fireballs.
Yeah, I kind of guessed that one.
That's
And then-
so mine.
Yep.
And then it's 5 ounces of sovereign glue.
Ooh.
Oh God. The necklace of force would be good for what's his face? Shadow Machine.
Total
Yeah.
War.
Because
I
he's
agree.
got the sling, but then you can use the necklace and just make it go way further.
So fast forward 5 years. No, just kidding.
It's just an elven kind plus 1, right?
Just Elvenkind. There's no pluses on it.
Oh, okay.
So you're the new chieftains. With chieftains come responsibility.
All right, we go out and
there
start
is-
immediately killing goblins left and right.
So you get access to a lot more information. Well, you can do it if you want.
We could just no, I'm not that bad.
Um,
I already
you-
killed her once.
You get the expectation, and after consulting with Wise Mummy, you can tell that they are excited, but they also expect their new leaders to head out as soon as possible and drive off or kill this thing they keep talking about called palm munch meat,
Yes, tomorrow we go kill.
where the last 3 chieftains apparently were sent and never came back.
But we 4 chieftains.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
that's
four
right.
chieftains. We go kill what's his face.
Huh?
Yep.
We got this.
Very
And
easy.
You get the sense that the more you delay doing this, the more restless the tribe might go, and the
Tomorrow.
higher-
Tomorrow.
Oh no, we go tomorrow.
Oh, perfect. All right.
We get rest, we get food, we get him his own special food that's separate from us.
Yes,
Over
we have-
there.
We have big feast to celebrate new chieftains.
Yes.
All right. So you get a rest before you head out.
Do
the
they have
wise
fireworks?
Fireworks?
They have
No, don't
fireworks. Yes, fireworks.
They don't have any fireworks, but they
What?
do have some.
This tribe sucks.
Oh. The
Minor
chief didn't say
illusion.
the tribe
Boom.
sucks and everybody gets disheartened.
Okay.
Me use
Um,
flaming spear again and control flames, and me make
Ooh.
magic
Ooh,
firework.
much better than regular fireworks.
You know that
Oh.
this is one of those things where if you show it off once, you're going to be doing that all the time.
Yep, that's your life now.
Yep.
This is your life.
Boom!
So mommy, wise mummy, will warn you that so paw munchmeat, big thing, eats goblins, probably like 3-4 goblins tall,
Ooh.
has pigs that breathe fire.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One time she saw Paul Munchmeat punch a tree and it broke in half.
Ooh.
He also
Ooh.
casts spooky plant spells. He has a
Spooky plants.
mean family, even mean for a goblin, and has a pet that's a furry log with legs,
Ugh.
and it's bigger than a horse.
If it plant and we have fire, that plant gonna burn.
But horse, big horse. We
Big
need
horse.
we need stabby. We need dog slicer for horse.
We all
Flaming
have
dog
dog
Oh,
slicers.
we have
Yeah,
flaming
dogs.
That's true.
slicer.
That's
Flaming dog slicer.
And then we need fireball death doom for cannibal. I can't remember his name. And I'll cheer you on. I'm a bard. What do you want from me?
Okay, Dr. Shatter.
Look, hey, I got one more shatter today. I'm just saying before I lay down.
All right. So you get your rest.
Oh, actually, real quick before we rest, you remember the goblins who weren't impressed by me?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk over to one of them and I'm just gonna stare at them, daring,
Okay.
to just glaring. And how are they reacting?
Make me an intimidation check.
Okay. Once again, I'm decent at this, thankfully. So that's gonna be a 16.
16. They smile, the huge goblin smiles, and like, "We're your number one fans.
Good.
We love the way you kill our friends."
Are they the freaking guys from Galaxy Quest?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah. We love the way you kill our friends.
I know you well, 60.
Okay, very good. I cast heroism on one of them.
Oh wow, he runs off and immediately dies because
Yes, he's fearless. Yep.
he's like, "I gotta take on the world." He goes over and tries to hit another goblin and kills him.
No shit. Wow. Okay.
Oh god.
One more heroism. That's my last level 1 spell.
Literally.
Fair, I would have to roll for them.
Literally overkill.
Yep.
Okay, he dies.
He's dead. Okay. Yes, I keep
He
getting
like,
goblins
punches
killed.
him in the gut and then turns around and just shanks him. He's like,
All right, I'm done killing goblins for today.
Oh god.
all right.
Jeez.
Okay, so you've got some directions to this place. How would you like to do this?
Go straight there.
Okay, it's about 2/3 of a mile away.
It's right there. Okay.
Yes.
It's right there.
Yes.
All right.
Goblins can't tell distances super well. or
I mean,
know
I
the
kind of
signs of
caught that
places.
with the really long, like, mile journey earlier, but
Yeah.
okay.
So as you are approaching, for once in your life, there is something you smell before you see that is not your companion.
Did you smell that?
I'm sure most of you, if not all of you, know what a hog farm smells like.
Actually, I do in real life.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oof.
I used to live in Kansas.
God.
Yep. But if you don't, it is
Yeah.
foul.
It is a very uniquely bad smell. Like you think bad smell, you think like vomit or trash. No. This is a whole other thing.
Mhm.
Pasadena has
Ooh.
nothing on a hog farm.
Yeah.
There is one just to the east of us. Anytime the wind blows from the east, close your windows. Just
Yep. Anyway, so we smell the hog farm.
And you are making your way there. At
Is-
which point, something jumps out of the bushes at you. A boar, pig, of some sort, which has fire coming from its nostrils.
What?
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Hang on, where are we?
Dire
Eric.
It's technically not on this map, but you can go ahead and put yourself right here.
Okay.
Okay,
So-
rolling initiative.
14.
Jesus Christ.
So 13.
13.
I got a 13 as well.
Okay, you want to go before or after Rita?
What's your dex, Brigham?
My dex is
It's +3.
yeah, it's
16, I'm
plus
pretty
three,
sure.
16. Yeah.
16. Okay. Mine's a 17, so I'll go first.
Okay,
So I have a +3 to my dex, so I got a 5.
perfect. That's not actually a bad spot for birds to be, to be honest.
I mean, yeah, no, it isn't.
All right, and they have this pig. It looks like it's chewing on something as well.
Let's see, where's the mic? Oh, you got something. You got something.
Oink oink burst out of this bush on the way there, and we will roll his initiative.
Why am I so much wider than everyone else?
Well, that's. I mean, you probably
Look at that.
probably cropped this incorrectly. So,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
all right.
Why am I in front for that matter? Here, Shadow Machine, get up there. You're in front now. You big chief. Me back here. Me little chief.
Actually, Toadwort, you are first to react to this. What would you like to do?
I cast animal friendship. Make it my friend.
Yes.
Fair enough. All right.
It's a boar or a pig.
It is a
whatever.
boar. Now it's interesting. Don't say that. All right. Here we
I
go.
suppose it's
Lord Ward is a Disney princess confirmed.
Okay. So animal friendship.
Needs if its intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails.
The
Otherwise,
spell fails.
Wow.
Hmm.
That's interesting.
You cast it on it, and you can tell instantly that this thing, for some reason, is much more intelligent than you would have expected it to be.
How are you so smart? You just a piggy.
Yes.
Well, that's my action. Well, I can move, but.
I almost want to roll to speculate.
I'll just
I mean, we're
move
goblins.
a little bit to this way side. There. There we go.
Okay. All right. Next up, we have Dog March.
Is this creature bigger than us?
I think
It
like
is-
everything is.
It is bigger. It is medium-sized.
If this is anything like the last adventure, every single enemy will be larger than us.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
I think I'm gonna hold off on that.
It's like a battle music.
I'm gonna cast Acid Splash at it.
Okay. I have a dexterity save in my future. I have rolled a 9.
So you fail.
Yes.
So it's a D6. So that's a 4 damage.
Okay. It hisses on it, burns a bit of the skin, and it winces, but still seems to be pretty sturdy after that. All right. If there is no more movement, then we come to Rita.
Hi, Tazara.
I am going to I think I have enough space to rush it and use my flaming dog slicer.
Yes, you do. You'd actually
Okay.
here though.
Oh, okay. To take a couple of whacks at this thing.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll.
Ah. Okay, so that is plus 5, 19.
19 hits. So, with this flaming dog slicer, what you will do is you will go ahead and add an additional d6 of fire damage to it when you hit it.
Okay, so 3.
In addition to your other damage.
Oh, so 19. So, I got math. Shoot. 19, 22.
So what you'll do? So that was your attack roll. So what you want to
Oh.
do is under where it says dog slicer, it says 2d6 plus 5.
Oh, right.
So you're actually going to roll. I'm sorry, 1d6 plus 5. So you're going to roll 2d6 plus 5.
Well, I just bounce one of my d6s off the desk. So that's 1. 3 is the 4. So 2d6 plus 5. That's
Mhm.
4, 9.
Okay. Smells like bacon.
Bacon.
All right, you give it a pretty good slice, and it wounds it pretty heavily, but it is still up, and it looks madder than ever. And we come to it. So the flame flares up in its nostrils, and it opens its mouth and belches out fire at you, Rita. Not too dissimilar to the way you have seen good old Toldwart do it.
Well,
So go ahead and make a dexterity save.
right. So. 19.
19, that succeeds, so you will take half damage. I almost rolled 2d20. That was not.
2d20. Ooh!
So half damage. How much is that?
So half of 14. So you take 7 fire damage.
7. So.
Mm-hmm. And as it breathes that, it seems to extinguish itself, and there's just now smoke coming from its nostrils. And you see it's licking its lips now. But that is it for my actions. Next up, Nevis.
Well, I was going to be all clever, but it looks like we just need to finish this sucker off. So instead of being clever, I shall cast... Do I want that? Yeah. Vicious Mockery. Nope. Actually, hang on. I changed my mind. That's a save, right? Vicious Mockery?
That is a save.
So I'm going to use my bonus action first. Just sing Song of Terror at it.
Okay.
There's no save for that, is there? It's just he
No.
just loses this to his next save. So he loses 3 to his next save.
Okay.
So I cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Okay. So wisdom save. I'm at a -5. Thank you.
Wait, it has 0 wisdom?
No, it has
Or
7
one.
wisdom.
How's that negative? Oh, right. 'Cause-
Yeah, plus the
So that is a 10 total.
That will not make it. So I do 3 damage. Bzzz.
3 damage, and I got disadvantage on my next attack.
Yep. Which was the main goal there, actually.
Yep. So it makes a squealing sound, but still seems to be standing.
You're not even good as bacon.
It actually looks genuinely hurt.
Okay, I take it back. You're good. Here, I cast Friends. You're good at bacon. You're good at bacon.
Toadwart, it is your turn.
So I have enough movement to get right up next to it, and I'll attack it with my sickle.
Okay.
Do you not like it, Roz?
That's a 21. So
That will hit him.
yes. Slashing equals 5 damage.
5 damage. All right. This pig is looking, shall I say, a little bloodied. And it looks like it is not as ferocious now and is looking for a way out of this situation. Dog Munch. I don't need to say more.
I'm just gonna do the acid splash again, I guess.
Okay. Ooh, I might have made this. Let's see. Does a 13 make it?
Yes, actually it does.
I was gonna say
Okay.
it should be 12 for your level.
This pig is bucking. It does not want to be hit by any more of these nasty things.
So that's no damage, not even half.
Yep.
All right, Rita.
All right.
Kill it.
Another swing with the Baconator.
Okay.
That 15.
15 will hit him.
Okay. So, okay.
It's like I just wasted a bardic inspiration on this thing.
How does the flaming sword thingy do work again?
Just roll 2d6 plus 5.
Oh, okay. I see. 12.
Ow! All right, this thing is looking very messed up as Rita slices into it. Is that it, Rita?
Yep.
Okay. So both Toadwort and Rita may take an attack of opportunity as this thing turns tail and bolts.
Okay.
Right. So we have to roll for attack, or
Roll for attack, yes.
that's a 17 for me,
That hits.
and that'll be 4 damage.
Okay. Rita, what do you have?
Freaking natural 20.
Jeez. All right, so roll
Crit.
46 plus 5.
46.
Kill it.
I was hoping I was going to get away, but apparently that's not going to happen.
We're hungry. I do have bacon in my fridge too.
17.
17. So I've got this thing where I can actually go back to 1 HP, but it has to be 10 damage or less. So as it turns away, both Toadwort and Rita, you get a good slice in this thing. And Rita, you just get it on the underbelly, and before it can even take a few steps, it collapses down on its side, bleeding out.
And
dies.
because it's a fire sword, it cooks it while it's dying.
Oh yeah,
It's cauterized.
I like rush up, and I just start chowing, just on the spot.
It's good. This thing is well fed.
I don't know. I use my produce flame cantrip and just cook it while the piece that I'm gonna eat before I eat it. I don't know.
I pull out the intestines specifically and toss them to
Dog Munch.
Dog Munch. It's not quite your usual. I figured it's something, right?
All right. So you have a good meal. You know what I'll say? I'll say that counts as a short rest.
Okay.
Ah,
Yay! I don't get any
how
more spells
big are
back.
you?
I do get a bardic inspiration back though.
So
Oh no, I don't. That's a long rest. I don't get Jack back.
How much?
If you took some damage, you can roll hit dice.
That's true. That would be
What?
Bragwin.
Yeah, that'd be braver.
And you can
All right.
heal for 1d6 more because I'm here. That's
So
just free, isn't it? That's just
How much?
permanent because I'm here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So 1d6. Oh, well.
For the purposes of this adventure, don't worry about it. Just heal it full.
You're at
Okay.
31. You're at
Yeah.
31.
All right. So you make your way the rest of the path down to the farm proper, and it's surrounded by this fairly rickety wooden fence. It's got thick mud all over the place, which makes a very satisfying slopping sound as you go through it. There is a creek, so Mevis, there's some water right there in case you want it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
There's a house that's in the center of it that looks pretty shoddily constructed, but it's for sure enough a human house. Okay. You
Pigs.
see that there are some cages around. There are the source of the smell is here. There are various pigs and boars that are milling around the area.
There's just pigs. There's just a lot of pigs.
There's
Nope.
a lot of pigs around
Nope,
the
they're
area.
inside. They're inside.
These seem remarkably less battle worthy and intelligent than the other ones. Although you do see that there are several pigs that are boars rather that are standing out that seem to be, for lack of a better term, patrolling, and they have what seems to be a string of vegetables around their neck.
Why are they dancing?
Who knows? Who knows why pigs dance?
That's
Who's
a good
pigs do
point.
anything?
I don't know pigs.
You see that there's an upturned boat over here that seems to have been made into a makeshift shelter for the pigs. There is a pig on a chain that is attached to the side, and all four of you actually recognize this pig. You know this is Squealy, and the reason you know Squealy is that he was thought to have been lost in the destruction of your tribe.
Ah,
But apparently he has made his way here and has been
Squealy!
chained up.
I'm actually terrified of Squealy, but I'm happy to see him.
Squealy is very loud. Not particularly deadly, but he's very loud. But he's chained up over there amongst all the other pigs.
You should animal friendship Squealy.
So that is what you see
Perhaps.
coming in from there. You don't see any human things moving around though.
Can we squeeze? Hang on, where's oh, you didn't take one. That's what I was asking. Can we squeeze through this fence right here? But,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but
for sure.
I'm not the one with.
There is something that you see along this area though.
What's that?
There is a sign with words on it.
Words. I produce flame and I burn the sign.
I
Okay.
secretly roll to understand the words because I've been
Make an intelligence
secretly
check.
learning how to read without telling all the other goblins. I rolled really well, which is good because my int is -1. So that's an 18.
Okay. So before the sign gets burned up, there's also some other stuff around here too, but I'll describe in a second. It says, "Trespassers will be eaten."
Gotcha. I immediately
What you figure out is trespassers will be eaten.
yeah. I turned to Toadwort and say, "Good job getting rid of evil words."
There are also 3 goblin heads that have been staked on the posts around here.
Oh, dog munch
That had a big boss.
dinner, dog munch.
There is a gate here, but it is unlocked.
It's unlocked. I was sitting here thinking, okay, we could burn the gate down. Maybe we could try and sneak over it or sneak through. That's just.
I mean, these fences are so high that you can literally just get down on your knees and crawl under them.
Oh my god. Okay.
yeah, butt munch isn't very smart.
Well, where are we for real? I mean, I'm obviously in the river.
Yeah, no, I mean over here. You burned the
Which direction is the water going?
The water is flowing away from this area.
Okay.
So it's well, I say that it's basically going here.
Now I'm gonna have to make a swim check, but I think do I have advantage? Or do I,
Yeah,
just,
all
I
sorts
do.
of stuff.
I do in fact have advantage on swim checks, which is good because I rolled crap the first time. So that's a 15 plus whatever, 5, 20.
Oh, plenty. What are you trying to just swim upstream?
Yeah, I'm just swimming upstream.
Okay. So Mevis starts swimming into the compound.
Come on
Walk
in.
in,
Water's
and I-
fine.
And I animal friendship Squealy here.
All right, so Squealy's over here. I don't know who put him over there. But
Mhm.
Oh,
I think I did that because I was trying to
Yeah.
not delete him.
Squealy's over there.
and I go up over on this side. Get near him. Animal friendship Squealy.
Okay. Okay. So you cast animal friendship on him, and he immediately turns around and looks. I mean, if a pig could look happy, he would look happy. And he starts squealing incredibly loud in happiness when he sees you. And he's like bucking, trying to get off the chain to go over to you.
Free him. I could see this because I'm over here. Free him.
Yes.
Yeah, so I go and I.
And you hear from the inside, "What in tarnation's all that racket?"
Real quick, third. You've played StarCraft, right?
I have played StarCraft.
So I scan.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna quickly hide under this boat.
Okay, make me a
I'm-
dexterity.
I'm
stealth
gonna
check.
hide too.
All right, you make me a stealth check. What are the Rita and Dogmunch doing?
That's a
Hide.
good question.
I'm just gonna hide in this bush.
Okay.
I got a 15.
Yeah,
okay.
Dog Munch has been outside so far, but I assume that's
Um,
just because Guido hasn't done anything yet.
Stealth check. What would that be?
Dex.
Dexterity.
Okay, so that's 12.
Okay.
Hey, resolve Guido first, because
Mhm.
he's got to think about this, I imagine.
We're just coming at it from all different angles.
We really are. I'm gonna laugh if it's like there's this giant boss mob, and it's like everyone's got to group up on this thing. Okay, go.
Everyone's got to stay under the switch.
So I guess I'll make my way to the other side of the fence, under through the creek, and I'm going to basically hide under this little bridge.
Okay. So make me a stealth check.
$18.
18. All right. And are you swimming upstream? To get there? Or are you going through the
I think
gate?
he has to, unless you go by land. Yeah, that's true.
So I was assuming the easiest way to get through would be under the fence through the creek.
Actually, no, because the fence is so high, you can just crawl underneath it and then go.
Okay.
Mevis swam upstream because
This is weird. Yeah, don't pay attention to me.
So I'll go through the gate then, but
Okay.
yeah.
So all four of you are hiding.
Hold up. So I get advantage on swimming checks, right?
Right.
Am I swimming right now to hide?
Hey, that's up to you. You can hold on to.
No, I am. I mean, my question is, do I get advantage on this hide check?
On the hide check,
Yes. That I'm swimming to accomplish.
if you want to go underwater, also you get advantage.
Okay, good, because I rolled a 3. Okay, that's much better. I get a, I don't know what that is. What's that plus?
It's strength athletics.
Okay, so that'd be an 18.
Okay. So you're holding your breath, but you're underwater in your natural environment. Actually, you have a straw
Dude, you're right.
because apparently you do this often. All right. So you see coming up from the house a large creature. Like the boards creak under his weight as he comes out, and this is looks like a blue human with a jaw that's almost unnaturally wide with sharp teeth. It also is followed by what you may or may not choose to understand as a huge weasel that is on its heels like a dog. And there is like fresh blood dripping from this weasel's mouth. And this huge blue human shouts out, "Hey! Hey! You," and he's pointing at Squealy over there, who's currently squealing. He says, "You shut up or I'll make you into bacon next morning." And Squealy seems to have been on the other end of this shouting before, and immediately quiets down and just gets close to the ground. He's like, "That's better. Hey, princess, come here." And another pig comes out of the pen over here, and it looked like it had been eating something. You see, those vegetable strings around its mouth, and it passes by you. Over here, Toad. Just like a trained animal, it comes around there. And you see him checking out the pig's mouth, just kind of like inspecting it. And he says, "Well, let's see if this new one works out here." And he picks up the pig and he squeezes it, and this gout of flame comes out of its mouth. And he says, "Yeah, that's the stuff right there." You see a bunch of hens like kind of cluck and squawk and fly out of here as they get scared by the gout of the flame. He's like, "Yeah, this new batch will do just nicely." And he puts the pig down again, pats it on the head. And you can see the pig, as soon as it breathes that gout of flame, turns around to its string of vegetables and starts eating another one. And he shouts out to the forest or the surrounding area rather. And he says, Hey, Guffy, you out there?" Guffey, where you been at? You been running around? We're gonna go in for supper in a couple hours. Don't be late. And then he walks back inside.
I wish we could explode the house, but I don't think we have any spells to do that.
Got shatter.
Anyways, I cast Shatter.
Would you like to?
I would absolutely like to. Right there. Right freaking in the dead center of that house.
We'll start off with Shatter and then roll initiative for this brew.
Um,
Ow.
what is this? Oh yeah, con saving throw. The DC is 12.
Oh God.
Ew.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
So I rolled a 1 on my initiative, but we add dex to that, right?
Yes.
Alright, and that's a
I'll have to roll
3.
my initiative too.
Not that helps.
So what kind of
Alright,
what
so-
kind of saves happened here?
Oh, hold on. Let me look up every single monster in this map.
Oh God.
Why do you think I did that?
So I got a 23 on my initiative.
Oh wow.
That's pretty good.
Natural
So
20.
Bragon's
plus
going
I got a
first.
22. Jesus,
Going
I thought I did.
last.
I got that real good, but
Jesus.
she had to have rolled a 20 to get 23.
What monsters are in this house? The answer may surprise you.
All of them.
Well, there's an ogre and a weasel.
And there might be some chickens and a pig and a succubus and a balrog and Cthulhu
Some of those answers
and
are correct.
Taras.
and Tarrasque just hanging out. No, it's what was that? The Plain of Tarrasque's third? I can't remember what it's called.
Oh yeah, invasion from the planet of the Tarrasques.
Yeah, that's it. That is the Planet of Tarrasque right there.
Also,
One
remember
house.
that thing he called to out in the forest?
Yep.
Oh wait, that might be the pig we already killed.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's fine.
Sucks
So I
being a
got
druid.
I got an unnatural 20, and I will be back in just a minute.
And why does it suck to be a druid?
We'll see in a moment.
All right. I think that's all of the creatures.
Sorry. Not really, but you know. It's revenge, the Antethan says.
Well, hey, good news. You have Squealy on your side.
Yay!
Huzzah!
He doesn't do anything. He's worthless.
Oh, no, he does.
Oh, never mind. He's nearly worthless.
I have battle tactics for him.
Okay.
I went to get up on Squealy's back and they use
I mean,
flaming dog slicer as a lance.
I don't know if you
Okay.
remember, one of the dares in the first module was to ride Squealy, so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Continuity.
So.
All right.
I
So what's your
rolled,
DC?
12. Not great.
Okay.
I wish I could boost that, but.
What's your damage?
24.
Okay. So here's what you see.
By the way, for those of you at home not aware, that's max. I rolled 3 8s.
Jesus.
Ah,
That's why I was getting so excited
the
about
top and the side of this house blows apart
it.
as it reveals the inside. You see that this house is more deep than it is wide and tall.
I mean, this is a sphere that I just cast out there, so.
right.
Just reminding you.
No, I got it. I got it. Well, like I said, the inside may surprise you because it is actually over a fairly large pit.
Oh, jeez.
So the first thing you see is the ogre's pet weasel explode and disintegrate.
yeah, that reminds me of that Weird Al song, Weasel Stomping Day.
Oh, God.
It's like a delayed reaction as like the walls and stuff implode, and he looks for a second, and then
And then the waves of
Weasel
sound just.
and splatter all over him. He saves.
Oh, my God.
So he only
Ogre
takes
does
12
save.
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ogre saving a con save doesn't surprise me all that much.
Yeah. And he says, Spike, no!
Spock? Holy crap, I just killed Spock!
Spy.
There's also a couple things that this reveals. This wakes up what looks like a. We'll get to that later. You can't see this yet.
Yes, it's sequential.
All right. So, all right, I need to get initiative. So, what did you get, Toadwort?
3.
You got 3.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yep.
All right. What did you get, Rita?
23.
23. Wow. Dog Munch, what did you get?
Unnatural 20.
Jesus, we all got good initiatives this round.
Except for me.
Yeah,
And last but not least, Bevis.
22.
All right.
Yeah, I rolled bonkers on that one.
All
3
right.
8s and then a 19 on my dice.
Let's see how Paw did. Not too bad for an ogre.
Yeah, what's his dex? -2.
Yeah, it's -1. -1. All right.
What's
Spike.
his
does
wisdom
not
save?
matter.
I wonder.
Not great. Let me put it this way: his wisdom save is the same as a pig. The henhouse guardian. Yeah.
Oh,
All right. Get rid of that giant weasel. Unnamed combatant. Rolled a 1. That's pretty good. So Toadwart's not actually the last one.
congrats.
Surprising.
And the pig guardians.
No, they should be all dead. He's supposed to have them. Oh, I've got plenty.
They're actually pretty sturdy.
No,
Oh,
I rolled max damage. I literally can't do more damage than that
I know.
until I'm much higher level.
But they probably only have just a little bit of health.
See,
Just-
Well, I mean, you know about how much health they have from the other one.
yeah, that did have a lot of health, honestly.
I'm wondering if they aren't like humans or something transformed.
I
into
was
them.
thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Yum yum.
Look, we're goblins. We don't
We're
give a
goblins.
damn.
Okay, so Rita,
Yes.
you are still hiding.
Yeah, I'm the only one who jumped out.
Yeah. So, well, I'm out. And well,
Everyone
there's
just
not
leaves.
Everyone
much
just.
No, no.
That would be
I'm out of
funny.
hiding.
Shatter, and then we just leave.
I'm out of hiding.
Hmm.
So, well, would I be able to hit this ogre from here with my bow?
You can take a shot at it.
Let's try. 13.
13. All right. Unfortunately not. So it flies over there. It bounces off the side of the broken up house and misses him.
Eh.
It was a long shot, you know.
Yeah. Would I be able to move?
You can
Or
move.
is that okay? So each of these squares is 5 feet, right?
That's right.
5, 10, 15, 30. There we go. All right.
All right, Mevis.
Okay, so I've got some options here. But honestly, I've got to go with another shatter while they're all in the same spot.
Okay.
So I want... Now, I can't see... Me, the player, can't see. But I assume me, the character, can see enough to maximize the position of this to hit as many things in there as possible.
So, all right. So, you can tell that after you've blown it off, this thing is much deeper than it appeared to be. You don't know in particular what's down there, if there's anything down there. You can see him.
So what's the situation? You say there's a pit. What's going on with the floor and the ceiling that should have probably collapsed into the pit by now?
Well, the parts that did collapsed, it went. So here's kind of what it looks like inside. Let me describe the inside here. So there is what looks like a ramp
Oh, I
in
guess I can just
the.
look over here. Here we go.
Yeah.
Okay. And that
So there's
is-
what looks like a ramp that you've blown apart some of the floors, so you can kind of see this.
Yeah.
a ramp, and there seems to be maybe a basement or something of some sort. You can hear what sounds like a combination between an angry bird and a growling animal coming from the bottom of there. So potentially you could center it so it could potentially hit it down there.
But it'd be
Whatever it is.
hoping, basically.
Right.
Which is fine, because I wanted to do that anyways. So what I want to do is center it as close to that guy's feet as possible, because I want the thing he's on to go away, and I want him to plummet.
Okay.
And I also want to hit him, but, you know. So,
Okay.
shatter, centered thusly.
All right, give me some damage.
Ugh, I'm not going to roll nearly as well this time.
Yeah, he has saved.
Well, that is 7, so that's not too bad. 7 plus 4 is 11, plus 8 is 19. So 19
All right, so you
damage
hit
to
him
the floor.
again. He says, "Ah!" and you hear a crack, crumple, and he disappears from view as he falls down.
Please tell me he takes falling damage.
Let me take a look. But I mean, he's an ogre, so
That's fair.
But
I'll take every bit I can get. Now, hang on. So I've still got a bonus action and a move.
okay. Yep, you hear a very large growl as he seems to disturb something down there.
Good. I hope it eats him. Make sure to animal handling the thing down there. All right. I'm going to which type of pig is this?
There is there looks like another one of those guardian boars in there that is currently chowing down on veggies.
I'm just gonna be nowhere near that pig. Just kind of scooch over here, and I'm going to Bardic Inspiration, Shadow Machine. Wait, hang on. How long does it last?
And it lasts until my next
10 minutes. You've got 10 minutes to get a bonus 4 to a roll. Like, say, to animal charm the guy in there.
Well, animal friendship is they just make it opposing.
Oh. Well, then I take it back. You're not inspired. Screw you. I will inspire Brigman. Same thing. 4. That's my
But I
turn.
have an idea. Okay. My turn, right? Just want to make sure.
Hang on.
Wait, no,
Third,
you
did you
were
count the extra 3 damage? Because I'm small.
If you want to use that, you can. It's a once per rest thing.
Yeah, no, I just occurred to me. I sort of assumed you did, and I didn't even think of it. I'm using it on the ogre.
Okay. Well, it takes 3 extra damage.
There we go. Sorry. Now I'm done.
All right. It is Dog Munch's turn.
Dog Munch is like, I'm hungry. Hungry for some slop or whatever he eats.
Okay.
I like
So
how this is
part
called.
of the structure has collapsed at this point, right?
Yeah, there's like a big hole in the wall and the ceiling, and there was another shatter that happened in there, so you can pretty safely assume the inner is trashed.
Can you get a fireball in there?
It seems to have dropped out the first floor, whatever was in there.
Who took the necklace of fireballs?
I did.
Guido did. I have the thing for force.
That's right.
I took that.
I only pointed out because they're super grouped up in there right now. Whatever's in there.
So that's not going to work.
Do you have? What do you have?
Using the wand is an action,
Yes.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
Guess I'm just going to double move.
Okay.
Yeah. So hang on. If he uses his bonus action to disengage, can that count as extra movement?
No, disengage does not do extra movement. Dash is extra movement.
Oh, that's what I was thinking of. My bad. Never mind. I was trying to get you up there further, Guido, but I failed.
Okay. In that case, this boar wheels around and just starts running and squealing as loud as it can. Ooh. Where do you really want to go? I'll go this way. It double moves, and that's all it does. Alright, you hear the roar of the ogre from the inside, and what sounds like some chanting in a strange language. And bursting from the blown up house, a swarm of something that you have seen quite recently appears.
No.
8 sturges fly out.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh.
there's your fireball target.
Yeah.
Or was. Fireball target.
Alright.
Oh my gosh. And my shatter didn't hit any of them, did it? Either of them.
No, they have just recently been summoned.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll split the difference since these are just creatures.
Oh, God.
I've changed my mind. Don't fireball the Sturgis.
Actually, Dominic, you haven't really done anything, and you're still in the bushes. So,
Yeah, no, I'm the only one who's gone loud at all.
yeah.
It's this.
Yeah,
I'm
Braeburn tried. To
I'm
take
about
a
to
shot.
die.
So a swarm of sturges come out at you, Mevis.
Oh, no.
And you see their little blood-draining suckers come out to try and latch onto you.
I have good AC. Holy crap!
You have good AC. Mevis, the AC. All right. So we have a
Just
7,
looking at something here, Lord.
Yeah, I see what you're doing there.
15, 10. I don't think I've hit you yet.
17 is my AC.
22 to hit.
That's one.
All right, so you have to do these sequentially because some stuff could happen. So it does a total of 4 piercing damage to you, and it attaches to you.
Where's me?
Ooh.
There we go. Scooch these up. Okay, so that sucks.
And there is a crit.
I'm so dead. This
For
is
a
it.
total of 7 piercing damage, and that one attaches to
This is
you.
it. This is it. I'm ready. Take me.
Got 2 more,
I started the fight. You've got to finish it.
and then a miss and a 24 to hit for 1 more.
Halo reference.
For another 4 more piercing damage, and it attaches to you, so you have 3 attached to you.
I'm ready to die. I'm ready. Bring it.
Fireball.
And I will tint the ones that are attached to you.
I mean, honestly, at this point, just nuke them. Nuke them.
All right. And you can see that, their little suckers are pulsing as they are draining your blood rapidly from you.
Sweet.
Wait, so does that mean this one would be all of them? Like that one would be on him, so closer.
It doesn't matter as far as the map is concerned.
Yeah, they are swarming the crap out of me right now.
Yep. All right. Next up, we have out of the chicken coop comes a brave soul, a dog, meant to keep the foxes out.
Yeah.
Things. It has also been trained to keep other pests like goblins away.
We need more dog slicers up here. Dragwood, why are you all the way back there?
Yeah.
It's gonna try and double move
Dogs
and
sniff
jump across the
feet.
stream because I'm a dog.
Yeah.
And it
Plus-
succeeds. Wow, it makes a bounding leap and leaps across. Still has to double move, but it gets that much closer. Then this is a pretty good size. I mean, it's a dog, right? I mean, dogs are dogs as far as a goblin is concerned.
As I said, everything here is large.
Yeah.
Or bigger than us,
Not a
rather.
chihuahua.
So this boar comes charging out, and it currently has a vegetable in its mouth. You can see it's going past you, Dog Munch, but as it crunches this vegetable in its mouth, this liquid spills out. You can see as soon as it eats that, its nostrils flare up with flame.
We need to get those, by the way, and use them and eat them.
Yeah.
I mean, you do. I'm dead, but the survivors have to do that.
You're not dead yet, Lord.
I have
Left,
9
right,
health
left,
and
right.
3 things attached to me.
Yeah, you're soon not going to have anything attached to you.
Who's
But,
this person?
Including my skin.
Up here. I don't like this person. All right. Rita, this boar charges you with its tusks out.
So I have dog sniff hate that gives me a +2 bonus to damage rolls with weapons attacks against canines. So
Well, this is not a canine.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
that's
a boar.
pig. The
Yes.
canine's still
the
further up.
canine's over here.
Look, if you convince yourself hard enough that it's a dog, maybe I'll give it to you.
I can smell the dog. I can smell the dog, so it's just like,
Oh, there's a dog coming. It's up there.
yeah.
There is a dog coming.
So there's a dog. There's a dog here.
All right, but first, this thing's going to try and tusk you. I still do have to try and hit. So I have rolled a 16. Does that hit you?
Yeah.
Armor
No,
class,
wait.
upper left.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. AC 14.
So this thing charges into you. Please make a strength saving throw as it tries to knock you back.
Oh shoot. 16.
All right, you succeed in standing your ground,
Oh.
and you take 17 slashing damage as this thing just gores you. But you are, I mean, you're Rita, big bad. You stand your ground. You don't fall
17,
over.
20.
We're dead.
Could be.
This is a TPK, totally.
Maybe. Okay.
Calling it right now.
Okay. Toadwort,
Yes.
it's your turn. You're hidden.
So I'm popping out using produce flame and burning and destroying the chain that's holding Squealy down.
Okay, give me a damage roll for that then.
What was produce flame's damage? Da, da, da. 28 fire damage.
I thought I took only 17 damage from 31 to.
You were at 24.
Oh.
No, we have
No,
a long
I was
rest.
at 31.
The re-
I was at 31, so no wait. Okay, so 30. Yeah, I probably mapped that out wrong.
Rita should have been at full health when she took that hit because of the
Yeah.
rest after eating the other animal.
Yeah, so
Okay. So
31 minus 17 because I can't math. I have a phone.
14.
Anyway,
Okay, there we go.
that's a 6 on the fire damage.
Okay. You managed to weaken it enough so Squealy pulls on it and the link snaps. So
Okay.
Squealy
Nice.
is free.
I tell Squealy, go help Reda.
So you see Squealy look around for a moment. You can tell he obviously didn't understand you, but he seems to be trying to do what you want him to do. But he looks over there and he hears that chanting coming from the house, and for some reason that seems to just unnaturally enrage him. Squealy is now under the effects of rage
Oh no.
as you have let loose the beast.
Oh no.
He immediately attacks Shadow Machine.
He does. He attacks Shadow Machine. No, it's not that kind of rage. Don't worry.
So then I'm gonna keep moving, so I get into this position and use my bonus action to use my dragon spirit and breathe fire in the direction of this cone to kill
All right.
these things.
So I'm assuming you don't mind that Mevis gets hit.
Nope. I'm
No.
ready. I'm ready.
So Lore, do
That's Dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
The
it's
good,
a
news,
saving throw.
the good news is I actually have really good Dex. The bad news is I failed that roll. I got a 14.
Well, thankfully, that's only 5 damage. But that's enough to kill all these surges.
Like I said, I'm ready. My body is ready.
And so you take 5 damage though.
Ooh. Yep. I'm good. I'm good.
Potions of healing.
I'm good. I don't remember who took them.
I think there were 4, so I'd say each of us. has-
Oh yeah, that's valid.
So chug.
All right. So you hear more. Sounds like a large avian creature and a large mammal growling and arguing down in the bottom of the house, and some stomping. There's something very large that you don't think is the ogre moving around there. All right. Next up, Rita. You have
right.
a large not dog in your face.
Yes. All right. So I am going to hit said not dog.
Okay.
So 5, 24.
Oh, that hits.
All right. So with the flaming thing, it is 2d6 plus 5.
Mhm.
And that is God damn. It's way too late in the day.
You can do it, Brooklyn. I know exactly what you mean, because my brain just...
Yeah. 13.
13. All right. Pretty good hit.
The boar shrugs it off.
It's like,
Is it all you
all
got?
right, anything else?
What is your bonus action? Scroll up to you. You could disengage, but that just gives it another charge.
Yeah.
Or you can hide.
Or you
I think
can...
Rita gets second wind.
Oh, that's true. You
Yeah.
do have second wind because you're a fighter.
Yeah.
Might not be a bad idea.
All right. While you're doing that, we'll move on to Mevis.
Okay, I'm a little winded. I turned to Toward. Thanks, Toward.
Yeah, sorry you got singed.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Got rid of the bad. Bad sucks. Gotta kill.
There's a pig and a dog coming.
Taking a dump. But what about this? All the stuff in there?
But can you do anything about that right now?
That's a good question. Can I? Or should I? It might be a better. I've blown all my AoEs. So the first thing I'm gonna do. How much does a potion of heal the hell out of me heal for?
2d4 plus 2.
That's not really great. I'm gonna do it anyways. What was it plus? I'm sorry.
Plus 2.
Taste. Well, I'm up to 10 health.
Oh, that's not too bad.
That's my action. As my... so remind me, because I don't remember how this works in 5th edition. Throwing a fireball bead, is that an attack roll?
I do not recall.
Because in 3.5, I've seen it go both ways. Like,
Let's see.
like-
It is an action.
but is it an attack roll?
No. It's like a fireball spell.
Okay.
Save DC 15.
Doesn't need that. My bardic inspiration is so useless because nobody's using rolls, or nobody needs rolls. Okay.
I will.
Yeah, Guido's gonna need it.
He did
For
it.
what? I mean, I guess for Acid Splash.
Or wait, I
And
thought Guido had
Fireball.
Yeah, the fireball things.
No, you don't have. There's no roll for Fireball that bardic inspiration would help with, though. That's why I was going to give it to you if it did. That's why I was asking.
Okay.
Because I was here. Hit the frick. Can I?
You might want to give it to Rita so that
She already has one active right now.
Yeah.
I've
Oh,
actually
wait.
been remembering that because I want a reminder of it when it's useful. She hasn't needed it yet. You get it for 10 minutes, so I think I'm going to give it to Guido anyways. So here, I'm going to give you another bardic inspiration. So sometime during this fight, you can add a 5 to an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. And that's my bonus. Now I'm going to move. I am going to back the hell away from combat a little bit here. And just scooch over here. And that's me. I'm done.
Okay. Then we come to Dog Munch.
Right. Move up to
Just
the edge.
just drop it in like a grenade.
Okay. Let me describe to you what you see down here. Then.
Oh, oh.
Okay.
There
All right. A wizard's tower. No.
Ah!
Cool.
So you
Arson.
see obviously the floor has been blown apart. There are some rooms which lead off into the edge over there, but that seems to be somebody else's like bedroom or something like that. There is at the very bottom the ogre, looking kind of bruised and
Probably irritated.
is chanting, obviously casting some sort of spell. And next to him, there's a very angry-looking owlbear.
Oh my god. We're dead.
Oh,
We're dead. We're dead. We are
Seems to be trying to claw its way up the side.
we are so dead.
Seems that he fell into some sort of pin in a pit that had been constructed down here. It had been filled with straw and stuff, but it's not so much intact down there. That's what you see.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to use one of the wand's fireballs.
Okay.
Know everything.
And then bonus attack to use the fireballs, and then I'm gonna throw the wand with my move action to throw the fireball.
Sure doesn't work that way.
You ever wonder if there should be a class that has the ability? It's just called Alpha Strike. Use all of your actions, bonus actions, and moves to just attack.
It's a ranger subclass.
Yes.
All right, so I just need to make saves.
Yeah, so yeah, it's just deck saves, yeah.
Does this technically count as casting a spell?
It does.
Yeah.
Wild magic?
Oh, okay. You want
Yeah.
wild magic on this?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, we can
Oh.
play that game.
I mean, we're already screwed. You might as well.
Exactly. Exactly.
What's the worst that
Suddenly the
happen?
owlbear becomes 2 stories tall.
What is
That
the
is
worst
possible.
that can happen? All right, go ahead and roll a d100.
Honestly,
you could-
since we're goblins, the worst that would probably happen is summoning a unicorn.
Oof.
Oh, that would actually be bad.
Yeah.
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 10.
10. Wow. Okay. In addition to your fireball, you cast magic missile as a 5th level spell.
Ooh.
Ooh.
As a 5th level spell, too. Jesus.
Wow.
So that's going to be 7 darts.
So you're going to
How
focus
much
on the
damage
ogre
per
or
dart?
the owlbear for that? So you can split them. I mean, yeah.
Well, let me. All right. We'll get back to that in just a moment.
Okay.
All right. Fury of the Small.
That's 3.
So an extra 3 points. And I'm probably going to be doing the empowered spell, depending on the damage that gets rolled.
Okay.
It's 8d6, right?
Yes. I'll go ahead and make my saves. Ogre has definitely not saved. Owlbear has not saved.
Yay!
Oof.
Bring us from the brink of death, Guido. You're our only hope
Honestly,
until you run out of fireballs.
the ogre chanting, you might want to focus on that.
I
I
mean-
don't want more of those
I mean,
sturges.
He's focusing on everything with the fireball.
Yeah.
I mean with like magic missiles.
I see.
And I am going to. What's my charisma? 2. All right, perfect. I'm re-rolling 2 of my damage dice.
Plus, I'm guessing I didn't get to hit the owlbear at all with either of the shatters.
We did with the second one.
Oh, wow.
I guess I'll go ahead and put it down there since they're there.
We're gonna be legends if we kill an ogre and an owlbear.
Yeah.
Never mind killing a dog. I mean, we killed a dog.
The
Yeah.
dog would actually be more impressive.
Yeah, that's
We-
the sad thing.
We
Yeah.
killed the pig. I killed 8 sturges.
I haven't actually killed. I killed a building. That's what I did.
Yeah. You built the building.
You are the sapper.
Yep.
All right. So 34 damage total.
Oof.
In the face.
Okay, 34 and 34.
By the way, I love that the name of this farm is the Munchmeat Farm.
Mm-hmm. That's his name, Paul Munchmeat. All right, the ogre collapses.
Excellent. So in that case, all 5 of the magic missiles will target the owlbear.
All right, roll them up.
That's d4 each, right?
The d4 plus 1 each.
And it was how many?
7. Wee! I'm gonna die! Wee!
He's really excited about this. That is a really lucky wild magic, by the way. And
Yeah.
that not the first time we've lucked out on a wild magic, too.
So 16, and what was the bonus for each?
Plus 1.
Plus 1?
So 23.
Yeah.
The owlbear still stands, although very badly hurt.
He looks a little pissed, I'm sure.
Just like seven beams of light just hit him. He's like,
Oh, he looks confused because like, what happened?
Yeah, imagine you just saying, also there's this really loud sound above you, and then you're like, huh? And then there's really loud sound on you, and then you're on fire, and then just these beams of light smash into your face.
Oh,
Just imagine you're sitting there playing D&D with your friends online, and all of a sudden,
Yeah. I actually have animal intelligence. I don't know what's going on.
oh yeah, it's even worse. It's just noise. Anyway, sorry.
okay.
Okay. Well, I
Good
think
round.
that's a turn.
Yep.
Magic dog munch casts a spell, zapping Longshanks where they dwell. Look where dog munch foe has fell. Crispy meat and the tasty smell.
That's true. You're gonna eat well after this.
Yeah.
Oh, there's so much meat around here.
There is.
Speaking of meat, some meat charges.
Uh-oh.
Ah!
Is it a dog meat or a pig meat?
Is a pig meat.
Okay.
Pig.
It tries to gore this dragon right here.
The dragon will not allow it to gore.
Rushes forward and completely stumbles and runs past you, digging its tusk into the ground as it misses with a 1.
Well, that's a critical fail. It should do some damage to itself. Shouldn't it?
Only if you want to do damage to yourself on critical ones.
Oh,
Double-edged swords.
never
All
mind.
right.
Fun.
Yeah, I don't like doing it because it just punishes fighters
Speaking
hardcore.
as the person who has got 10 health, I'm okay with not doing that.
All right, but here's the worst thing: the most ferocious threat you have faced so far.
A dog.
Dog!
Behind you. It is
Oh,
a
God.
true to life dog.
Da-da-da-da-da.
It's got
Dog.
teeth and eyes and fur and
Ugh.
claws,
Ugh. Ugh.
and it goes up to bite you.
No!
Oh no.
Like, I see this happening. I'm like, Toadwort, no!
Your life flashes before your eyes.
No!
And my AC is 14.
But it's actually, you get -2 AC against dogs.
Mhm.
It
Do we?
hits.
No, I'm kidding. That would be funny if goblins just get negative across the board when fighting dogs.
Please make a strength save as it bites your arm. It tries to
No!
drag you to the ground. It does
Toadwort.
2 damage to you.
No!
Oh no. Well, that's an unnatural 20.
I get shatter on Toadwort.
You are standing, but it has a hold of your arm.
Ah.
All right.
Hi.
All right. This other boar on you, Rita Big Bad, opens its mouth and breathes fire on you. Please make a dexterity save.
Oh god. +3.
Oh wait. Who has that cloak of fire resistance? Or
Nobody, because it's not a thing.
Yeah.
wait.
I'm just kind of staring at it, because making sure that that is the 19 plus
Okay.
3. Plus 3 is 22.
You're fine then. So you only take 4 points of fire damage.
1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Okay.
The 10 HP club.
All right. Next up is Toadwort.
Wait.
Get that dog off you, Toadwort!
I cast animal friendship on the dog.
Okay.
What's the int of a dog?
This is unprecedented. Trying to befriend the dog.
Yeah, a
You're
goblin?
in dangerous territory.
Ooh, we might have to kill you just to put you down.
It fails.
Oh
It
no.
releases you and it looks at you with adoration.
Yeah, it fails its
Huzzah.
save. It's you have tamed a dog. You are the chieftain.
Huzzah!
It does something strange. It opens its mouth, it sticks its tongue out at you, and then it starts moving its butt and tail back and forth very fast. You don't know what it's doing.
It's winding up for an attack. Look out! Look out!
Doggy, attack piggy.
You point to Squealy.
No,
Okay.
I point to this piggy.
All right, roll me a animal handling with advantage since it is charmed by you.
Also, it's a good question. Does the module say what type of dog it is?
It's just a dog.
I'm just
It
curious.
Dog.
Hazardous is
It's a
curious.
mutt.
Actually, it actually.
It's a
it is
mutt,
actually
there you go.
It is actually a Rottweiler, but you know.
Oh, there you go, Rottweiler.
It would have been funny if it
Alright,
was.
that makes it an
something.
18.
18. All right. So it looks over at that boar, and you can tell that it has switched its attention. Thank goodness from you to this pig.
We're safe for now.
Your
And
life
so
is
then-
safe.
We're gonna have to
I'm
put the
going
dog down, though, for the good of us all.
All right. This owlbear starts climbing out. He is going to make an athletics check, which is success. And he is going to ignore you, Dog Munch. You can take an attack of op if you want. He is sprinting for the hills, galloping for the hills.
Yeah. of myself.
Yeah, nope.
I mean, if you want to punch an owlbear,
Or acid
All right,
splash or something.
Rita. What's up?
Okay, so attack Piggy.
you got to get up there and help with that dog fight.
Yeah. Let's make it 11.
11. 11 will miss, unfortunately.
But you could add a 4 to this one.
That's true.
Oh, okay.
It's
So
the first time it's been useful, if you want to. You don't have to.
Yeah,
Yep.
but might as well.
You remember
15.
the wise words of hit, don't miss, and you managed to hit instead. So go ahead and deal some damage. 2d6 plus
Okay.
5. Goblin advice is
Ooh.
very basic, but it works.
15.
15. All right. This boar is looking somewhat messed up and is reconsidering what it's doing. Mavis.
Reconsidering its life choice.
Yes. I mean, where did I go wrong? And did we just get a flashback?
It's got a knife that actually makes me bacon at the same time.
maybe this was the best. Okay. I'm actually getting, so I'm out of those spells. I've actually got all 4 of those spell slots still. So I'm going to stay, well, do you got that dog? Is it
It's doggy's good.
okay. You sure? It's dog.
It's attacking Piggy.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna cast. I was gonna cast this on the ogre, but whatever. I'm gonna cast Dissonant Whispers on the pig that's on Rita.
Okay.
So that's a Wisdom saving throw.
Okay, I have a 0.
So that's gonna. Oh, I'm rolling really well for damage. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 psychic damage, and it must immediately use its reaction to run away, which should provoke an Oppie.
It does, Rita.
Swing.
And
better.
that is a 24.
Hit.
So. Oh, God. Plus 5. 17.
You get some nice underbelly as this thing rushes by. You split it open, and it collapses before it can
Woo.
get past you.
And I'm gonna go ahead and use my bonus action because I'm a bard and I'm stupid apparently. I kind of like playing bard actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
Wow.
So this is my last bardic inspiration,
Okay.
but I'm gonna go ahead and give it to Shadow Machine. Oh, I need to roll for it. So at your leisure, you may add a 6 to an attack roll, save, or ability check within the next 10 minutes.
I don't think anyone has ever said I actually like playing bard before.
Why? Yeah, no kidding, Hazardous. We're gonna have we're in the food tonight.
All right. Next up, it is Squealy.
You got the Squealy.
Squealy goes and starts goring this pig over here. And crits.
Squealy.
Really does crit.
Damn.
It really gores.
And
it.
deals 8 slashing damage to him. So this is the first time you've seen Squealy do any bonus at all ever. Like something has just made him upset. All right, Dog Munch.
That's really good down here.
You caused a lot of destruction.
Yeah, is there anything left alive down there?
No, there's also unfortunately not any loot left anymore.
No.
Well, there is an owlbear here to kill or a pig here to kill.
Man, screw that owlbear. Unless you want to kill it. It's up to
I
you.
mean, I want to kill it.
You're over there. You've got a
I have-
dog. Which,
I have an ability.
by the way, how long does that last?
24 hours.
Wow. You should come back to the goblin town with a dog.
Yes.
Demon!
I come back riding the dog.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
You true chieftain.
All right, Dog Munch Guido.
Okay. If I'm not mistaken, we just have the one enemy left, right?
Technically 2.
Technically
One-
3, but yes.
One fighting enemy. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this went from we're gonna TPK and then you destroyed the boss. So this is now sweep up.
All right, I
Suddenly.
just want to double check something here.
Let's see, if I cast acid and fire, it'll explode, and then I could freeze them and shatter them all in one spell.
Nope, that won't work. Okay.
It's called Hellball. Actually, is Hellball in 5th edition, 3rd?
A monster gets it.
Okay. Say, I've never seen epic spells in 5th edition.
It may not be the same thing though.
I cast Create Bonfire.
Okay.
On the owlbear?
No, on the pig.
On the pig, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so I need to make a dexterity save.
Yep.
Oh, honor.
I've actually rolled an 18,
Oh.
Okay.
but there is a bonfire there.
Yep.
Okay.
That's,
A little campfire appears under the pig and starts trying to burn it.
Pig's like, "Wah." Surrender, pig.
No
Be
fair.
food. Be
All
food.
right. Speaking of which, guess whose turn it is?
Pig.
Yeah. I don't want to be in a fire.
Way never.
Yeah, I think I will run away. So Squealy and Toadwort can make some attacks of op.
That's 22.
These are the hits. Squealy also hits.
So that'll be 6 damage from me.
Squealy does 7.
Squealy's better than me.
Fighter Squealy. All right, so it doesn't take it down, but it is. So, Rita, this pig is making its way.
Arrow. Okay, I
Well,
got my
it's not your
bow.
turn. It's
Yeah, well, that pig is just running.
That
I
pig.
dashed. I've got 40 feet of
damn.
movement. And I dashed.
Jesus, yeah.
Jeez.
I mean, yeah, that's straight line. So.
The dog takes off after it.
You did tell him to get the pig.
So I'm just as fast as it is.
All right.
What is the range on my spell? I don't think I could cast at this point.
Toadwort,
I
it's your
actually can hit that still with
Hang on.
my scorching ray attack. But
Do you
I
wanna try and do
kind of want to scorching ray the owl bear.
Just barely hit it if I go full tilt. Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna scorching ray the owl bear.
turn. Okay, make some attack rolls then.
So that's a 17.
Hits.
Laura, you rolled me a +6, right?
I don't remember the number, but yeah, you do have a
Yeah.
plus from me.
Yeah. So
Then
plus
that's
6.
another 17, and
Yes.
that is
Guido
Okay.
still has a plus. I just don't think he needs it.
13.
They all hit.
All right. So that is then 2d6 for each. 6, 3, 6, 4, 3, 3. So 9, 10, 6. I'll hit them all on the owl bear.
All right, the owlbear takes a dirt nap as it is shot from the back with scorching rays.
That
as
poor
it-
owlbear. Poor
So,
thing.
yeah, so it goes down with a thud, rolls over, and is cooked.
I'm gonna start running towards 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, but we're goblins hazardous,
6.
so we don't have that advantage.
Start running
Rita.
towards trying to get that pig.
And it is Rita's turn.
You can
I-
move and then shoot, Raven. This is
Yeah.
your
So
option.
I'm going to move here so I can have a straight shot at that pig.
Hang on just a sec.
Oh.
Just a sec. Hang on. Looking at your stats. Short bow is 80 for range. Okay, yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just wanted to
So
double check
that is 17.
Hits.
Okay, so
This
that's
poor
going to be
pig.
just 1.
Mhm.
5 plus 5. No, plus 3. All right, so that's going to be 8.
Okay, it squeals like a stuck pig, but it is still running.
Ooh.
Mevis.
Well, I've already figured out the math on this, so I'm going to move. And as I'm moving, I get up there, and I'm going to be casting, you know what? Not Shatter. I'm not wasting Shatter on this thing.
Vicious mockery.
Yeah, Vicious Mockery. And as I shout, I say, "Trappers now that trapped they be, while the goblins dance with glee. Heads get smashed and Longshanks dead, and goblins' bellies soon get fed." Psst.
That poor pig, it does not understand. It just knows that's malicious.
Listen, you're gonna be food. Live with it.
I rolled a 14.
That actually saves. Damn
Will
it.
Be one who gets away.
Debating.
We'll
There's nothing else I can do. I've used up all my bonus actions. I'm done.
All right.
Shoot, I could use
Squealy
it
goes
to-
out of his rage, and he goes over to Toadwort and
And licks
sits
his
down
hand.
by his side and just squeals incessantly.
And I just reach over and scratch his head.
Dog munch.
You are so far over there. Do you have anything that has like 100-yard range in your spell book? Or 100 feet.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fireball.
Okay.
That's 120 feet total.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ. What is the range on Fireball?
It's 120.
Jeez.
Wow. You are literally in range. I mean, you could move too, but...
Do you want to catch the dog in it or not?
Yes.
Okay.
What? No.
No!
Go ahead and roll me
I-
8d6.
I, as a person, feel dirty saying that.
Yeah.
But the goblin would absolutely.
Oh, yeah, no, the goblin would,
Yeah.
would just toads go for it.
Yep.
I mean, you've never even had dog meat before. Wait, yes, you have. Your name is Dog Munch. Never mind, I'm stupid. Look, I'm tired. I woke up at 4 today, and I didn't get a nap because I can't sleep in this heat
Yeah.
during the day.
76 in the house.
It's actually been funny. So I've been working on the Lorecraft thing for 3 months of solid crunching, right? But that includes a nap in the middle of the day to help take care of myself. I can't anymore. I physically can't because it's too hot.
It's too hot. Yeah.
Mm.
God.
But you're gonna be done with that soon, right?
Finished today.
Congrats.
Nice.
Well, I'm
Congratulations.
guessing you're probably just gonna take the next couple of days off until
I'm
Monday.
not streaming till next Wednesday, but
Oh, good, good.
because
yeah.
I still need to finish the theater stuff and I need to finish the parish video.
Yes.
Do I need an attack roll on that?
It's
No.
Fireball.
It's a save.
You just
Okay.
you hit it. It's
Okay.
hit in the face.
I was hoping I did.
Wait a minute. I guess that's in the butt. Never mind.
Aim for the
Oh,
calamari.
and I do actually need to roll a d20 though.
Oh yeah.
At a 2.
Wow. All right.
All right. So 33 points of damage.
Jeez. All right. Both of them go up in flames and collapse.
Oh no!
I turn around and eat Squealy.
Yeah, the dog especially so, unfortunately. And you seem to have no more combatants. I mean, there's hens just going wild over here, and all the other random pigs. Like some of them are dead.
Yeah.
Hello.
Some of them are just running all over the place, trying to get away from this mess.
Hello.
But there seems to be
Could we
Nothing else.
drag the corpse of much meat out of the house, and then just tie everything together
And use
then
him as
drag it
as a rat, not a rat.
Yeah. like a
A land rat.
yeah, like a land raft, and then just drag everything back to the village.
No,
yeah.
no, no.
and it-
Me have better idea.
Huh.
Instead of bring everything to village, bring everything in village to here. Set up new village.
Oh,
That's
hey.
big brain idea there. I like it.
That's a good idea.
And you tame dogs, so you true chieftain.
Yeah, we assisted.
All I did was brick the house that was now going to be our home.
We built better.
Yes, I
You
got them
would.
built better than stupid ogre.
That's true.
Yes.
Way much better. But first, I lay down for a nap. Oh God, my health, my health.
Take a nap. No, but you are victorious here. And very, very soon, whether or not you come back or the tribe comes to see what all the smoke is is coming out from over here, you are hailed as absolute heroes. And the wise mommy is very surprised that you are still alive, although she
Be best.
doesn't really betray.
Wait, can I kill her now? Is it okay now?
I mean,
Chieftain, it's okay to kill her.
No. We need to keep Elvish Shaman. Is a respect thing.
Oh, okay. No kill.
You do
Sabrina,
find
we
out
should kill
that
him.
those vegetables, those gourds, have some sort of liquid in them that lets you breathe
Oh
fire.
yeah, no, I totally tried one of those.
And there's an entire shed full of those.
Well, me no need vegetable to breathe fire. Me a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And he knows need vegetable to throw fire. He just throws fire.
You are absolutely sure after this that you are more than likely the greatest goblins of all time.
That's true.
Mhm.
We are the goblins.
We will start a goblin cartel. We'll call it the Steam Weedle Cartel.
I like it.
Oh god.
We got what you need.
Congratulations of
No.
your triumph of the Munchmeat Farm and your position as new leaders of the goblin tribe that you have adopted.
Excellent. We have taken control.
We've taken control of a pig farm too.
That's true. We have got two spots now. We can make up 2 villages. We can play the 4X game after all. I'm gonna make it happen. No. Now, real quick. So, if I'm not mistaken, Cadiz cannot participate next week. Did I read that
Correct.
correctly? Yep. Okay.
Yep.
So I was thinking, since we only have 1 module left, do you want to just do the 3rd Goblin module next week?
Sure.
That works for me.
Sure.
Guido, you're kind of the deciding voter.
No, I'm good with that.
I'm gonna make 3rd run it.
I don't actually know what it's called.
Oh, hang on, I've got it. Give me a second. But anyways, so we can discuss that in a minute. For now, I'm gonna go ahead and chop off the stream, chop off the recording, because it's late.